bad on that, dude.
Don't look at it, but.
Oh, I guess the location's leaked already, so yeah, my bad on that. We tried our best. Guys, if you're just tuning in, we're getting started as soon as possible. We're getting summons right now. Once the competitors are in the new location, it should be like duel after duel, death after death, blood after blood, victory after victory. I can't wait. It's going to be a good one.
Yes, guys, if you're on the horde side, please come over to my character. I'm going to mark me as a skull, and we're going to start the summons so that we can get those out and start getting people here. If you're logged in, that would be how many people? We have Blorby. Okay, we're good.
Perfect.
Right. Perfect. All right, Tetris, you can get any of those guys. 1, 2, 3.
Cool, cool. So the next duel, who is up? Are we going with Elias versus Oprah?
I haven't seen Elias show up yet.
Okay. So it'll be
Oprah
Big Traps
versus
Leon potentially.
Yep. Elias, if you're here, let us know. If there's any contestants that are here that aren't on the actual brackets, also let us know, because we will be able to then just swoop you in for anyone that doesn't show up that might have died. So if anyone died, did you see? No, I didn't see your message.
This is Sadie. She's on Verizon, the network she can count on. And now she's got my plan, the game-changing new plan that lets her pick exactly what she wants and save on every perk.
And we can
That's
actually
smart.
get the yeah.
That's pretty
only
smart.
Linked it to 9K people so far, yeah.
This is Sadie. She's on Verizon, the network she can count on. And now she's got my plan, the game-changing new plan that lets her pick exactly what she wants and save on every perk. Sadie's getting her plan ready for a big trip. Travel pass on. Nice iPhone 14 Pro. Cute couple. Trips don't last forever, neither does summer love. So, Sadie's moving on. Apple Music? Check. Introducing my plan, the first and only unlimited plan to give you exactly what you want, so you only pay for what you need. Act now and get iPhone 14 Pro on us when you switch. It's your Verizon.
Jake from State Farm? I feel like I'm the only person on the planet who still plays Witch's Broom.
Oh, you think so? Guess who edits the Witchy Wiki?
You're Mystical Khakis 15?
Yeah, that's me. Hey, whatever game you play, State Farm supports you. And
gotta love these ads, chat.
Oh,
You can see Zari's chat down,
I'll
but
bring my potato salad.
I'll be
My
getting
good
ready to
neighbor,
chat after
State Farm is there.
Tense then.
the commercials are over.
Huh. All right, well, Elias and Oprah, Big Traps versus Leon, 32 Firestar. Once we get everyone out here, we'll be able to just start moving down the duels. Like I said, guys, in the past, we've seen best of 3s, we've seen best of 5s, we've seen best of 7s. In this situation, guys, it is a MAK'GORA. It's a best of 1. One duel. It could last 1 minute. It could last 30 seconds. Hopefully you last more than... hopefully the duels go longer than that. And, you know, it's going to be great.
We just had some of the people in group that are helping with a little bit of the organization that were headed down here die. The warlock ran away. Where are you going?
Come back here. Oh, you know, he probably needs more shards. He's gonna go grab some kills. He's gonna grab some kills. That's probably why.
That's so true. I didn't even think about that.
You know what we should do? Is there any contestants that are here that are ready? We just start a duel.
I think so as well.
Yeah, I think we just do that because then it's just like we just go up, we just reverse, we just go up the bracket or down. Is Payo and Zanchi here?
Zanchi is
here, and Payo's also here. Let's do Payo versus Zanchi.
All right, guys. Zanchi is here, and we have Payo here as well.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
It's time. Z, you ready?
Payo,
Zanchi,
I just
ready?
recently started watching him.
You versus Payo. Do we have? All right, let's pull this up.
I like how dramatic.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. I can't wait to see little Payo, dude.
Gonna do the duel. All right, perfect. Just tell me who to summon. Zanchi is ready, so as long as Payo is ready, Payo is ready.
They're right here. Payo's right here. Zanchi's right here. We're gonna get a duel started any second now, chat.
And
about ready.
If you're not in the duel, please give us, if you're not a spectator in the duel, please give us like 30 yards. Make a large circle. Don't get in close so all the people can see exactly what's going on here on the streams. If you're not the duel contestants themselves, let's space out. Let's get back. Let them breathe. Let them focus in.
yes, this is gonna be.
Location now?
Yeah, you're good to show location.
We're gonna
good
bring
to show
up
location now.
Payo's
stream. We back.
See
All right.
what he has to say.
Where's the little? Of course. Where's my little man? Okay,
right-
the
he's
little
right
man
there.
just went stealth. Look at him. He's got Dark Moon Fair buff. 10% armor. He went with the armor buff. And if anyone near me can click this really fast, clicky really fast to get these final summons out. But okay, so he started. Wait, did he just sprint? Oh my god.
Is he wasting cooldowns? What's going on, Payo?
No. Payo actually has the quick. It's a 5 minutes. This Spirit of the Wind. It increases your movement speed. It is a horde only buff. A horde only buff.
Okay.
And this is, he also then has Razor Hide. Yep, Razor Hide. He's using everything. So these buffs are horde only. They are from Blood Shards in Camp Taraho. I don't even know if that's ever how it's pronounced, but Camp T. Blood Shards in Camp T. So Payo, it looks like he's going for the duel, trying to do /MAK'GORA, and Zanchi and Payo. Let me actually, since they're both forward,
dual flag down! Dual flag down! Oh, we got a decline on that. We want to make sure we accept that, I think.
Yeah.
Yo, my fucking buff!
Who's declining and who's
What the
who's
fuck
not
is going
accepting.
on? You cannot
Just make sure to hit accept on that
I
duel to
jumped
the
on
death. You gotta
Payo's
type,
stream.
accept or I
We've
agree.
already-
Payo.
Yo,
I'll actually drop Payo from the group so that there's no like issues with the stealth, of course.
Yeah, it's...
Good call on that.
Okay, perfect.
Alright, watch out, boys.
And then Paul, did you see my message? Check the disc really quickly if you can.
Dual flag down. Priest versus
This is
rogue.
it.
What potion am I using?
This is from Payo's
Oh my god, he get a buff already.
perspective. Oh, where'd he go? Get him! Oh my gosh, Payo is wiping the floor with him. Let's see what he can do.
No way.
And that is the duel, folks. Give a round of applause for Payo.
And Payo didn't fall for it, got all of his pets out instantly, and just actually deleted him. That blackout proc on the opener too
that was lucky.
like the saving grace. Yeah, could have actually had it.
Wow, that's damn. Wow, Payo's looking good. He was at 100% life the whole time. Zanchi was just trying to wait for that second fear. The Will of Forsaken was everything there for Payo. That Will of Forsaken, like if there was no will there, the rogue is feared. The priest heals back to full. Shadow Word Pains come out. Rogue can't break the gap. It's way different. That Will of Forsaken though, well played from Payo, picking that undead racial.
Yeah, Payo taking the first duel in the actual tournament from the new location. A really clean matchup for him. 100 to 0. Basically took 0 damage the entire time. Didn't even get a dot on him, and was able to absolutely destroy that. Payo's looking juiced up. Payo has everything. He's done so much prep for this. He has like every single item he possibly can have to make sure that he wins this tournament.
All right, so who do we have up next that's here and ready to play? We don't even have to go in order. We just pick two competitors and we just send it.
Let's see if we have Draxon and Dopa Gaming. If we have you guys here, then we will go with you two. If not, we'll grab others. Let me just try the /target. Let's see. I have Draxon here and Dopa Gaming. Both are here.
All right. Let's get Draxon and Dopa Gaming duel to the death flag down. If you're not competing in this duel, guys, please give us some room so the competitors don't get drowned out, so we can see them duel to the death. It's gonna be a good one. It looks like Draxon is a hunter and Dopamine is a. Do we know what he is?
Druid versus hunter. We have a druid versus hunter in this next duel.
Yeah, druid versus hunter, guys.
All right, druid versus hunter. I'm not actually sure how this one goes.
Actually, Dopa's almost here. Oh, we need to summon on Dopa. That's okay. Okay. All right.
I'm summoned out.
Yeah, I'm gonna go try to get the summon on him. He's in Camp T, actually. All right. Well, then we'll move on to the next one as he runs by, because the hunter or the warlock that I paid to summon people ran away for a minute. So
he's farming those shards, man.
Exactly.
I appreciate those summons from the warlocks. You guys are making it possible. You guys are great. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Is Craze here? Let me target Craze. Pew. I don't know what character Craze is called. Isn't Pew?
You can just join.
Pew Craze?
You just join in. I try to stream all of the WoW events.
Is it doesn't have
so
the right
you
names
want to
for
drop
a lot
me
of
a
people.
follow.
So
Keep up to date on that.
Definitely.
I also post everything to my YouTube.
Yeah, if you're in the
YouTube
Discord
channel
and you see the bracket and your name is different than the bracket,
WoW
please let us
Room
know so we can get that all set up.
All one word. You guys can keep up to date.
Please
right?
let us know. I'm just trying to figure it out.
That'd be great.
If we have two other competitors here that are ready, just let us know.
Is Gray
also,
here?
Let me see.
Gray.
I'm checking his POV. Yeah, Craze is here. So Craze is here at least.
And we have Pew 2 and Grays. Let's do Pew versus Gray.
Graze, what's your character's name?
Grays is here. We got Pew here. Pew versus Gray. That'll be our next matchup. They're both here. They're both ready. They're both willing. They're both able. Oh, wow. Pew 2's gear. He has the Goblin Mortar, the Minor Recombobulator.
Perfect. All right, and then where's Pew?
He's right here. No mage. He's transformed. Pew is looking good. Pew is looking really good.
For all of the spectators and everyone in the competition that's not going to be doing the duels, we're going to stay outside of the actual racetrack and allow them to use the racetrack for the duels and move around there. It just at least gives an opening section so that everyone's kind of away from that. So, Pew, if you're ready and want to hop into the racetrack, there we go. Mage versus Priest here. Oh. And this Priest just hit level 30. So yeah, this is log in Dopamine.
So this is a matchup where, I mean, I'm gonna say I don't want to be too certain about anything, all right? Because anything can happen. It's a MAK'GORA, but 99% of the time, priests own mages in a duel because the priest can wand, shield, and renew in Shadow Word Pain and do nothing else, save the mana, and looks to be like we have the duel to the death flag down. Pew 2 versus Gray.
POV.
All right,
perfect. There we go.
Now I'll let you take this one, man. I got the last one. You get this one.
Let's see. The duel to the death flag is down. What is Sorry is enchanting some gear or setting up their Graze is getting their buffs ready. Let's see when they're actually ready to go. The duel should be going soon. It looks like he's about to click accept. Graze does have a lot of elixirs running on himself. He also has a fear ward, which I mean is great for if you were gonna steal your buffs, but not really gonna help too much against the mage here. But it looks like he's typing I agree into the chat box right now, getting ready to set up the duel. Gonna have heals on himself,
here we go.
Shadow Ward and everything. He's starting this duel with half mana. Instantly gets sheeped.
Yeah, Polymorph comes out when the mage gets distance. That's exactly what you want to see. On the mage perspective here, you got to that priest. That's the only way. Big burst coming down. Frostbolts to follow with a fire blast. Mage blasting him down. What was that? Pew 2 taking out a priest. That's mind-boggling.
That was super
My
quick.
God,
Was that a
deleted
goblin mortar?
instantly.
That was insane.
That burst was nuts. Was that a mortar?
It might have been. It might have been a sapper charge.
Oh my.
And
Pewtwo,
hit him with
well
3 frostbolts.
done.
3 frostbolts in a row, fire blast and sapper or mortar, and just instantly deleted. Grace started the duel with half mana,
Ooh,
which is
wow.
a choice. Instantly accepted, getting sheeped. Didn't get a fear off at all, and actually wasn't able to connect the entire time.
That's
deleted
terrible.
before he got a heal.
That's terrible. I've got to give it up to Pewtwo. That, like, beating a priest as a mage is not an easy task. That was thought out from Pewtwo. That burst combo was very well thought out, very well executed. Pewtwo, well done. That means Pewtwo will advance. Craze is unfortunately knocked out in this best of one.
Yes.
We have Drex versus Dopamine up next. Is Dopa
Yeah.
here and ready now?
Drex and Dopa can log in. Dopa, can you log in? And I'm gonna have you guys move over to, if you can see my character, so we're away from all of the other players, so we're not just in the middle of all of the other players during the actual duel itself, so that there is some actual like distance and we can see the duel. Guys, everyone that's watching, everyone that's here spectating, one more time, please do give us a little bit of room so that we can see the duel as best as possible, so everyone can watch it.
Hello?
We got our ads, dude.
Are you there?
Chat.
It's me. I wanted to ask you, what is my purpose?
What do you want of me? Why am I here on this earth? Please, I am your vessel.
What do you have in store for me?
Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Some winners are winning free chicken dinners for a year, so download and play. Plus, new players get up to $1,000 back.
The Subway series.
It's the perfect menu lineup. Just give us a number, we got the rest.
Number 3.
The monster.
6.
The boss.
15.
Titan turkey.
Number 1.
The Philly. Oh, yeah, you probably don't want that one. Look, I'm not in charge of naming the subs.
Right now, get a free footlong at Subway, like the Subway series menu. Buy 1 footlong in the app, get 1 free.
Oh, there's a duel going on right now. Chat.
That's what I'm talking about. Order in the Subway app today.
Trap down, but hasn't. There we go. Gets a stun, so he is BM. Gets a stun, and he needs to start kiting. He's backtracking away. He's backpedaling. He needs to get a wing clip here, but Dopamine is all over him. Dopamining is healing himself and literally actually meleeing him.
This is close. Dopamine, though, about to take out Drex, and Drexen needs to get some distance, but the Moonfires will finish him off. We have heals coming in as well for Dopamine. This is all but over. Drexen falls.
Oh my God.
And Dopamine taking him out. Wow. Well played there from the Druid. I mean, it seems like maybe a Druid advantage there. It was well fought from both sides. And, dude, I just had a thought, man. You see how many people are walking around right now around us? At the end of the day, there's going to be one man left standing. And that's it. There's, like, everyone's gonna be dead. Like, everyone's just gonna be dead as these duels keep going on and keep commencing. It's wild.
Yeah, and Dopamining does also have that Spirit of the Wind buff, which I think it might be 30% actual speed. So, like, he was able to stay in range. He wasn't in cap form like 90% of that duel.
Yeah.
Jackson missed 6 wing clips. 6 wing clips. I'm not sure if Dopamining used a bag of marbles or anything like that. Alliance or Horde, but if you use anything, but Drexen apparently missed 6 wing clips. That's so unlucky. So big rip, but that's part of the duel to the death. It's 1 for 1, guys. You have to. There's some RNG. There's absolutely a lot more RNG than if you're doing a duel the best out of 3. So like just going down like that feels so bad. And he was able to whittle him down with those spams, the Moonfires. So that was a really quick, really good duel already. And the next ones we have up are Scomy and Glassern. If you guys are here, let us know, and we will get you all rolled in here.
It looks like they're both out here. So Glassy versus Sko. Move up to the racetrack, get that flag down, and let's duel to the freaking death. Let's see some more blood. This time it's a Warlock versus a Druid. And this is the first Warlock we've seen compete today. Warlock, one of the favorites for the tournament. Warlock Fear has been fixed. It was previously bugged where that Fear would break on damage, but we have Glass versus Sko here. If that Warlock lands a Fear or two, gets the damage off, it's going to be deadly for this Druid.
Okay, we have them here in the middle. Sko is here in the middle, and then Glass, are you here next to him? Scomy is ready on the Druid.
Glass is moving in. There it is.
There he is. Warlock Druid duel to the death. And it looks like Glass has a chance as well. Look at the smurfed gear.
That's pretty
They're
good.
Decked out. Sally Pal, if you can, could you move out of the dueling arena? Everyone take a step back and let them go for it. The duel of the death on you guys. Using your consumes right now. You can see the elixirs going up right now. Scomy and Glass. This is, what would you think? What would you pick to win this 1v1? I would go with Warlock usually.
I would have to, I'm not going to bet against a lock, but yeah, Scomy, dude, agility pots, health pots, strength pots, dark moon fortune, 10% damage. We have some black label rum coming out from Scomy, some armor, well-fed spirit. I've got to say, Scomy looks pretty prepared, but dude, if one or two of these fears come out from the lock, it's going to be lights out. Scomy also has the manual crowd pummeler. That increases attack speed by 50%, and it looks like there's only one charge left. So Scomy's going to use that one charge at the perfect time. One charge remaining. Maybe the Druid can burst him down, but if it goes long and the Warlock gets those fears off, looks like the duel has commenced. Duel to the flag, death down. Scomy goes stealth, and Glass backpedaling, trying to get into the perfect position here before the Druid opener.
Looks like he's just running around, making sure that the Druid can't get a super clean opener. There is the opener. A lot of HP getting chunked down. Glass at half
Magic
HP already.
Dust! Magic
There
Dust!
It is.
So
The
well
first
played.
one.
Into a fear. Full fear. It lands. There's an immolate coming out, and look at this distance. The crazy thing about this is once that fear ends, there's going to be so much room to close for the Druid. Siphon Life coming out, dotted fully up. Scomy, though, playing the distance game pretty well. Glass pretty low here from the Moonfire Insect Swarm. Looks like it's a restoration build here. Scomy getting low and deciding to max range. 3 dots taking him down, 30% life. Scomy's hiding out of distance. If you go too far, it will concede and you will lose the duel. We have Scomy, 50% life, going back into cat form, but another fear lands. Well played there from Glass. Shadow Bolt connects as well. Scomy down to 25% life, sprinting back in, trying to get damage off of Glass, using the health pot, maybe the health stone there, going back to full HP, and this is close.
Look at this. Scomy actually moving forward, and Scomy has connected the actual range here. Glass needs to get this second fear off. Does finally get another fear. This is going to be a full fear. And it breaks instantly actually to the immolate. Scomy in range. Glass sacrifices his pet. Scomy is almost actually has to pump him down before the second fear goes out. Oh, this next fear. And Glass is fully He's wanding. He's wanding. Will this fear break? If this fear doesn't break, he doesn't get a heal. Oh, he's going for a full
Another
heal.
one.
Oh my god.
The sack pet is down, so Glass has that shield up. I don't know how long that shield's gonna last, but probably not too much longer. Scomy's at 20% life. Glass in hot pursuit. Scomy's trying to kite this out for the shield to expire. It's really well played. The MP5 ticking up for Sko. Sko needs a little bit more health. Looks like the nade might have missed there, and Scomy has accidentally fled from Glass.
Oh my god, the duel fled. No way.
I don't know if we have a rule set in place for that, but if it's a flea, I mean.
Oh my god, I don't know. Scomy has fled from Glass.
Yeah. So
I think Scomy was about to win it.
That was close though.
I think Scomy was so insanely close, and because of that nade hitting and I think Scomy was about to win it, but
we have two options. We either flee equals lose, or we reduel,
or we rematch.
It was so close.
What do you guys think
so
they should
close.
do?
It was so close.
What do you guys think they should do?
You're on their side. You ask them, would they rather reduel?
All right, let me ask the competitors.
Yeah.
That was so close.
Flee equals lose. The hard thing is flee equal losing is rough against a warlock in particular, right? Because of fears. The fears could just chain you out, and you don't really get
right.
To get
yeah,
in.
the flee.
It's the
I
only one
agree with you.
that's-
Because you could make someone flee just by spam fearing them or spam sheeping them out of the duel area. I wouldn't mind just have them go right now with the cooldowns they have remaining. Because yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mind just an insta reduel.
Yeah, I wouldn't either. Full send.
I'm okay. I'm okay either
alert.
way. I'm okay either way here. I mean, it was so close that, yeah, it was so close. I'm okay either way.
I think flee equals lose for most of these fights, but against the Warlock in particular, when you're just chain feared so far from the starting location.
Do you want to pull Twitch chat and have Twitch decide?
Oh my God.
I mean, I don't care. I don't. Either way, it's pretty. It was a close one.
All right, we're asking Twitch chat. You're gonna have 1 minute to decide.
Oh my gosh! All right, let me. Wait, do you want me to do it, or do you want to do it?
I'm doing one on mine really fast. All right, poll.
All right.
I said 2 minutes and I lied. It's 1 minute. I'm gonna stop that poll in 1 minute.
All right, go to Sart's chat and vote in the Sart's poll, guys. It's like we don't want two polls going. Everybody vote in Sart's chat whether it's a rematch or Scomy loses from running too far.
Yep. And if we end up going with the lose, it's okay. They can go again with their duel if they want to. But he didn't get feared out of the range the entire time, but he did get feared. The start of the duel was all the way over to the right, and he did get feared all the way off to Narnia over here on the left. So it was a little bit rough, but that duel was so close.
I know, man. I don't know who would have won.
The most intense duel so far.
It depends how long the lock shield had left. Because if the lock shield had another, like, how long does that buff last? It's like, is it 30 seconds?
It had just ended on the nade. Literally, it ended.
So the Druid probably was gonna win then. If that shield ended, Scomy probably would have won, but he was too far.
I don't think you can't focus, guys, in this, guys. Okay, it looks like the winner is gonna be Go Again. Go Again with 700
let's see a duel then.
Lost had 648 votes, and Go Again with 700. That's it. The poll's over.
Let's go.
We do it.
We go again.
Guys.
Scomy versus against Glass rematch. I'm excited for the rematch because this was so close. It'll be cool to just decide what's going on. I think in the future, if it's like that, we're gonna have to just send another redo. If it's obviously intentionally running out though, then we're on to you.
Then you lose.
Then we're on to you and you lose. Yeah.
We're watching you.
If you're losing the duel and you run from a flea and it's obvious, then you're DQ'd. You're out. So don't be that guy. But we have duel number 2 underway. Looks like the duel flag is down and Scomy opens up. Huge opener. Magic Dust number 2 expended here from Glass. Big Shadow Bolt being cast instead of the Fear. See the Fear coming out. Ooh, another Magic Dust in return there from Scomy.
That was actually the first time we saw Scomy using his Magic Dust, the counter Magic Dust. Glassum's already down to half HP on his first actual Fear, and it broke initially on the Immolate. And there's the Sprint being used. He's going for the damage this time.
Yeah,
he's going raw damage.
Oh, nice health pot. Nice health pot or Hellstone. Scomy does the same thing. These are the closest duels we've seen so far. Second Fear comes out. Another Immolate charges up. Siphon Life, Agony, Immolate. All the dots from the Warlock connect. No more Fear DRs as far as I'm aware. Bear form, interesting choice here from Scomy. He wants to tank out the damage. Bash into the cat form for the damage. There's a sacrifice. That's the Warlock's last stand. No more Fear DRs left, and Scomy looks like he might have it, but no. A lot of damage coming out. He's forced to retreat. Scomy on the run once again. Make sure you don't run out of range this time, Scomy. The dots are ticking down, and Scomy's on his last leg.
Scomy has 3 dots on him, does get finally 1 heal going, but he's not. Is it enough?
That's it.
Is it enough?
That's it.
That's it.
Scomy goes down. So it's the same result either way. Warlock won.
With the win.
GG.
Good job.
Well
GG's.
played.
That was a great duel, honestly. That was the best duel we've seen. The double Slumber Sand opener, double Magic Dust opener was amazing to see, and it's hilarious that you can cast res, and I didn't even know you could see the res animation in game. Did you see that?
I didn't.
It popped up. It popped up and it showed that the person got res, but like you can't accept. That was a great match. Great match. Congratulations, Glassern. It looks like Viper and Frostradamus are both ready to go.
Let's get them going.
I believe they might be both Alliance. Are they both on your side?
I think that is correct.
Perfect. Thank you, DGen. DGen is helping behind the scenes as well. All right, Viper and Frost, if you guys can get into the middle section here. Look at Frost. Yep, Frost juiced up. I think Frost has twinked his character out. He has the level 29 twink shoulders. These shoulders are so good.
How did he get those
Force tracker,
so fast?
BOE. I wonder if he bought them off of the auction house. And here we have Viper as well. Viper is Horde, so I'm gonna actually invite you. I don't need to invite you to group. You're on my group. Viper does have the speed buff, or doesn't have the speed buff, but does have agility buff, does have thorns, doesn't have razor hide buff, but he does obviously have Dark Moon Fortune of damage. And I think that's something that if anyone didn't choose to get some Dark Moon buffs, you're kind of missing out. We saw Payo earlier with the armor buff, but it's just a free 10% damage, could easily win this competition.
Yeah, I mean, it's about game knowledge at this point. If there is something out there that you can use and you're not using it, you've got to use it. And the player with more game knowledge is going to have the advantage here in the MAK'GORA. We didn't have a crazy rule set where you can't use this or can't use that. Pretty much almost everything goes. Dual flag has been dropped. Guys, this is Druid versus Rogue. This is going to be a good one. Frost looks twinked out the mind. Viper / sitting, he's ready. He's calm, cool, collected in that bear form. Rogue goes stealth. It looks like Viper's gonna give him the opener.
Viper already has the compact harvest golem out as well, so we're gonna see. Oh, he resisted the sun.
Bash coming out.
Didn't hit. Bash already out, gets a heal, and is actually gonna gain some range. Does have fairy fire up, so Frost can't go back into stealth. Okay, so as long as he doesn't outrange the dual flag, they are running all around here. Okay. He's just kiting him.
Yeah, this is well done from the Druid. If the Rogue can't close the gap, like, that's going to be pretty GG. Frost doing his best, but guys, no vanish. He has fairy fire. You can't even go for the re-stealth. The dots are ticking him down. Viper maybe successfully kiting this out. Frost with a big potion here. Viper 40% mana. If that mana goes zoom, it's gonna be scary. And Frost maybe gonna close the gap. Hard to tell here.
If Frost has a magic dust, it would be huge. Okay, the second pet coming out. Frost just needs to close the gap. Needs to get a slow here.
Oh, Viper looks like he might take this one. That Moonfire doing him dirty. Nice nade. It lands. The Iron Grenade. Frost has got to burst hard if he wants to win here. Big damage coming. War Stomp. Stun number 2 from Viper. Viper's almost but a free nade, and Viper taking down Frost despite that incredible gear.
Viper went fully there at the end too. That was his last shot. That was the last thing he had other than meleeing Frost. Oh my god, GG's for Frost. Frost, I didn't look like had a magic dust to get a stun out to slow him and close the gap. And he also, it didn't look like Frost was able to use can you have net right now? I don't think you can yet.
Not 100% sure, maybe not, but Viper just played really well with getting that distance. Like, it's not easy to do, but once you, like, it's the same with a mage. Once you get that distance, you're butter, you're juiced. But to get that distance against a rogue can be hard with the poisons, with the crippling, with the gouges, you know, with the stuns. But I think that opening stun might have resisted. If that opening stun didn't resist, we could have seen an entirely different duel.
Yeah, he didn't get a cheap shot off on the opener, and then initially got stunned himself with the bash. Wasn't able to do an evasion into trying to like face towards the bear to dodge the bash. So Viper, really smart move to actually kite the rogue the entire time. That's actually probably the only way you won that duel, unless you're just bear and full healing. But with all of the twink gear that Frost had, unfortunate for him to spend all of that time and go out. But GG's Frost and Viper. All right, next up, guys, do we have Blorby and Keiki? Are you both here? I know Blorby is here. Blorby's here. Keiki might be on Alliance side. So
Keiki and Blorby. Let's see. Keiki looks like he is here.
Oh, the pet hit him out of stealth. Actually, he didn't even get to go for the cheap shot. The pet literally autoed him out of stealth, apparently.
Oh man, that's brutal. Oh, they both are here, by the way. Shaman versus Rogue.
All right, I'm putting a star. All right, guys, everyone, and one more time, guys, if you are spectating, please take a few steps back so that gives them some room to run around. Obviously, it just makes it a lot better for everyone watching, and it really helps us out here on the casting desk and as the production, just so that everyone can see this looking really clean. So if you get a chance, everyone, please take a few steps back away from this dueling tournament. And it looks like they are getting their food buffs up and getting consumes rolling. We also have a brain food, 60 mana per second, a health ×2 increase his HP, mana regen on Blorby. Blorby is the shaman going up against the rogue, and they don't have Darkmoon Fair buff. Neither of them have Darkmoon Fair, and neither of them also have any of the buffs from Camp T. So it looks like they are not fully twinked out. But they are going to be this Ellie Shaman, or probably Ellie Resto Shaman, using a dagger for damage, and the Rogue going up against each other. This is going to be an interesting matchup. What do you think is the winning decider in this matchup?
I don't know, man. I feel like we've got to get an opener for Keiki. We don't want to get kited out here. I mean, the Shaman with the shield maybe going to play more defensive and kite this one out, turtle it out, and go for the long game there with the heals and the Rogue on the other end, maybe looking for a quick duel. Having said that, man, we got to give a shout out to all these competitors leveling up 1 to 30, gearing out all for this tournament. That is freaking awesome. Shout out to all the competitors out there. It's a massive W. And we have Keiki opening up with that cheap shot. We got double poisons, crippling, and mind numbing out. That's going to help. Flame shock to reverse here from Blorby, getting damage in here. Keiki and Blorby about to equalize life here. Blorby's going to maybe want to get a heal. The frost shock and the kites really well played from Blorby. He's going to get a full heal off, and this is looking bad for Keiki.
Keiki's still in combat. Yeah, doesn't get a re-stealth, does get a kidney shot off though. Actually, Blorby half HP, but Keiki's going down, just being whittled down. And this is kind of the shaman duel, as you're just death by 1,000 cuts is going down. Blorby is actually going down to like around 30%. Does get a huge heal out.
I think that might have been an NS, but Blorby's almost Keiki's getting rotted down with that searing totem. The flame shock, so much damage connecting. There's the kidney as well. Blorby taking a lot of damage in return. This is neck and neck. Another big heal. It's a pot, and Keiki falls. Blorby continues on in the tournament.
Blorby. Shaman versus Rogue, the hard thing is it's just a long duel, especially if you're the Ellie Shaman, where you're just slowly getting whittled down. The totem hit right after he started using his actual bandage, so before he even gets a tick of bandage, instantly gets hit by totem, didn't track that, and doesn't get any heals from there. Blorby just takes him down. That NS was a huge heal, and then also still had the potion to keep up even more HP later.
That was well played from Blorby. Like I said, if that duel goes long and Blorby gets to kite it out, build the distance, the Rogue's not doing any damage, but Blorby, guess what? The damage from the flame tongue, the damage from the flame shock, it's just going to keep coming in relentless. So it's more of like a race against the clock from the Rogue point of view.
Yeah, Keiki, RIP to Keiki. You can see him having a lot of people just kneeling in support. Let's see who's up next. We have Way She Goes and Saiyan. If we can find Way She Goes and Saiyan, they might be on Alliance. If you guys are here, then you guys are going to be up next. Let us know. I'll let you check.
I don't see... Oh, I see Saiyan, Paladin, logged in. He's moving to the middle. Way She Goes. It looks like Way She Goes is the Rogue also here. We have our next match underway really soon here. Rhett versus Rogue. Oh, man. Is this the first Rhett we've seen? I'm such a big Rhett Paladin fan. I can't wait for this duel.
And guys, if you want to see the bracket yourself live, !point bracket, that should link you guys directly to it so you can see the currently updating bracket right there live. And after this duel, we will do our first giveaway, which will, as I said earlier, it is a mount for retail. I know that's not classic, especially not even like Wrath or normal classic, but Blizzard did or was able to give us some giveaway codes for the actual retail mounts, which we will be able to do shortly. So, all right, let's go back into watching this duel. Way She Goes is putting on instant poison right now. This is Rogue versus Pally. Oh my gosh. And the Rogue with a sword in the main hand. Let me see. Rogue, yeah, combat Rogue with mechanical Dragonling as well. This is gonna be a great one.
I feel like My heart wants to go with the Rep Pally. For those of you that don't know, I do main mage. My first level 6E was a Rep Pally back in 2004. And I just want to see this Saiyan go Saiyan here on the Ret side of things. I do think Pallies are pretty strong. This Pally has Corpse Maker, Shadow Oil, weapon damage +3, fully trinketed, tweened out. I mean, you can't get much better than this Paladin's gear. I think I have to give the advantage maybe to Pally. I don't know. Maybe I'm just Pally biased. We have Bubble. We have Lay on Hands, I believe. Yeah, we have Lay on Hands. We have Bubble. Those are both not against the rules, so he can do whatever he wants. Here's the kicker, though. Lay on Hands is a 1 hour cooldown. If Saiyan has to duel again, say in 20 minutes, 30 minutes from now, it's going to be on cooldown if he uses it here. So he's got to keep in mind those long cooldowns. Use them wisely. Duel to the death flag down. Saiyan versus Way She Goes momentarily.
Compact Harvest Reaper has been dropped already. Saiyan is getting ready, and it looks like they're getting ready to start. Oh my god, it looks like someone threw a renew on Way She Goes right at the beginning.
Oh,
so I'm not...
Did he get caught out of stealth from the Harvest Golem? Yeah.
He did.
Caught out of stealth from the Harvest Golem. There's a Hammer of Justice. It lands. Way She Goes. That's not the opener you want. Evasion being popped and damage returning over onto Saiyan. This is close. 50% live. Pets everywhere from both competitors. Kitty shot lands. Is it going to be a bubble? Is it going to be a bubble? No bubble quite yet.
It's got to be soon. Huge damage. There's the bubble. There's the bubble. There's the vanish. And he runs away. The pets are still on Saiyan. So the pets are fighting. The combat
They're fighting each other.
Saiyan's bubble is gone. And we do have the rogue. The rogue is getting a full first aid, but is going to be in combat here.
Oh, I don't. Does he even see him over? I think he's behind that pillar. I don't think he saw him.
He does get a restealth.
That's
now.
Huge.
Look at the golems going at, or the Harvest Reavers just fighting each other.
He opens up again. There's a cheap shot. Lands Saiyan. No bubble this time. On forbearance for another 30 seconds. That means no bop or divine protection either. We still have that Lay on Hands in the back pocket. Saiyan's not out of this yet, but Saiyan connecting absolutely no damage. Way She Goes is looking incredible here. There's the repose, the disarm coming out. The mechanical golems are still in that 1v1. How funny is that? Way She Goes completely tapped on that energy. It's going to build back up before any more damage can keep coming through. But forbearance is off in 2 seconds. Saiyan, don't go
The stun!
Hammer
Saiyan is full mana. Oh, Saiyan with the slow. Oh, we might be getting a little bit of lag here.
Oh, that's so close. Saiyan, I think that might have been was that a Lay on Hands? I think that was a Lay on Hands. That's the 1 hour cooldown here from Saiyan. Way She Goes, gouge, kiting it out. Way She Goes, maybe going for that re-stealth.
Way She Goes will get a re-stealth here, actually. With the range, it looks like unless you can get a good nade. There's the new cheap shot opener.
Ooh, this is so close.
Oh my god.
Harvest Golem is at like 1% life as well. I don't know if the Pally sees it, but one swing would kill it. I don't even know if it's worth it though at this point, because Saiyan is at 20% life. Big hit comes in. This is neck and neck. Way She Goes versus Saiyan. Which way is it gonna go? Saiyan kiting it out. There's a second bubble there. Actually a blessing of protection rather, but Way She Goes gets slept with the magic dust. No running away this time, Saiyan says. Saiyan, though, completely out of mana. Needs to get a big swing there before that magic dust expires. Boom, there it is into the Hammer of Justice. Nicely done, nicely played there, waiting for that mana tick, but another potion from Way She Goes, and that might seal the deal here for Saiyan. What are you gonna do? You're on the back foot. No bubbles, no Lay on Hands, forbearance, no pots, and he falls.
Way She Goes.
Oh my gosh.
That was a huge duel. That was a huge duel, guys. Using literally everything there. We had both bubbles going out. We had Lay on Hands. We had both pets from both sides. That was an amazing duel there. Big grats to Way She Goes. Very clean win. Very, very clean win.
Dang, that was crazy, man. All right. All right.
That was...
Jake from State Farm. I'm not ready for the final boss in Bake Wars.
Oh, forget that. You've got State Farm supporting you. Hey, say it after me. I will unite the Muffinverse.
I will unite the Muffinverse.
I can't hear you.
I will unite the Muffinverse and defeat the Crumb Crew. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
All right. I gotta download a patch.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
I said I'd never join.
Thought living on sub would be too hard. I figured only the weatherman tracks storms.
swim!
Joining the Navy sounds crazy.
Saying never actually is.
When I was his age, we had to be inside to watch live sports. But with Xfinity, we get the fastest mobile service and can stream down the street or around the block.
Hey, can you be less sister, more car?
All right, let's get this over with.
Switch to Xfinity Mobile and get the best price for 2 lines of unlimited. Just $30 a line per month.
I should get paid more for this. You get paid when you win.
From Xfinity, home of the 10G network.
Tactics here?
I don't also see tactics there.
Let's go ahead and skip that one and go to Akumai versus Victual.
Yep, Akumai, if you're ready, and Victual, if you are ready as well, then we can get going. He's coming? Okay, cool.
I think if the players aren't ready within a few minutes, we just gotta DQ them and keep moving, I think. It's like, that's it.
Akumai is ready and is in position, so it is just waiting on Victual. If you are here, Victual, then get into position. You will be going up against the Hunter Akumai.
Akumai is there. We have the Troll Hunter level 30, looking pretty darn good from Akumai.
Yeah, if we don't have Victual come, Tactics logs in and doesn't have his challenger, Gotchmog, then we could have those two go against each other.
Good.
We could, and the other two could be just DQ'd.
Yeah, I mean, any tournament I've ever been in my life, if you're not there on time, you're done, you're kicked. I mean, that's usually how that works. You got to show up on time to play. If you're not there, well, you're not there to play.
All right, I'm giving Vix a second. Can you,
Vix?
I'm not seeing Vix. I'm not getting a target of Vix, and I'm not getting a target of Gotch.
Gotta keep moving.
Looks like we're gonna have Akumai versus Tactics then. It looks like Tactics versus Akumai is gonna be the tournament. All right, guys, can we have everyone? We're actually Akumai and Tactics. We're gonna move you guys over to. No, we just want everyone to clear out if we could.
Akumai.
Akumai is here sitting down right now. And Tactics is right in front of him. Okay.
Look at those buffs from Tactics, man. This guy's ready to go, baby. Look at that.
Tactics is gonna be doing everything in his power. Everything in his power to win this.
Arena Grandmaster, dude.
Here's what I'm gonna do. Paul, if you're listening, I'm sending you Tactics POV. If it's possible to see his POV on this duel from behind, that would be amazing as they get ready for this duel to go on.
That's nuts.
Tactics is so decked out. It is insane. He is literally AGM. He has his whirlwind axe. He has every pet possible, including those bracers pet. So it looks like they're gonna get ready shortly. And let me see.
You have it?
Oh, we have it. All right. So can we see Tactics POV? Is everyone sees Tactics POV? I'm just making sure that's running.
Oh my goodness. I can't wait to see Tactics swing that freaking whirlwind, baby. I can't wait.
I know. I want to see how hard it hits.
Or Akumai just shuts up everyone and just kites him out, and Tactics gets deleted on that character with that many buffs. That would be wild to see too. Either way.
For this fight. Yeah, so I'm trying to get that POV up, and then we'll be ready to go. I know that's still, it's showing him for stream. Are you guys seeing his POV? I'm still seeing mine. So I'm still seeing mine. So it should, there we go. Now we're getting Tactics POV, guys. All right, guys, Tactics versus Akumai. This is the Hunter versus the Warrior. The Hunter's entire plan here is going to be to kite fully, and we'll probably see Tactics go out with the FAP. He's going to need to close the gap. As long as the Hunter can get space, he can win this, but Tactics has a lot of things up his disposal. Tactics has been obviously prepping for this like crazy, guys. Tactics, who has my Akumai, if you could click off the AI, that would be great. Yeah, Blorby, we'll fix this on the on the bracket. But you guys are getting ready. Blessing of Might. If Tactics has Blessing of Might up, he'll click it off. Yeah, he's fine. And he's going ready. He's typing in the I agree, guys. Getting ready for this dual Tactics. Oh, this is it. He's got both pets out already. He needs to get this charge. Needs to get it before he gets hit. Also he has fish liver oil. Oh my gosh, he has literally everything prepared. He's not even, oh, he's moving closer again. Typing in the MAK'GORA.
Decked out, man. Like, here's the thing. If you're gonna live life like Tactics, you're gonna have no regrets. Like, this man did everything in his power. Everything in his power to be here, fully prepared and fully decked out. There is nothing he's missing. Look at those buffs on Alliance side. Look at that. 4 rows of buffs.
We might be having lag. Let me see what Akumai's issue is. Because they're both trying to duel each other. It looks like. It looks like they're both trying to duel. Okay, there is an actual flag again.
There it goes.
There was a bunch of it. Akumai, if you can, I'm gonna whisper you. Click off forks, please.
I think it might be starting any second here. There's the charge. It lands. Hamstring connects. Freezing trap down. Faps on both ends. Look how much damage is coming out here.
But
Tactics.
after the hamstring.
Oh yeah, it doesn't remove retroactively like that. So the hamstring is still on. You're right. Tactics is crushing Akumai in one hit. It connects. It's a crit. He goes down. Wow.
Tactics actually destroyed that. He used the pet in the last second. Didn't even really need to use his Cinder Glacier pet because he did so much damage. The actual FAP was used after we already had the hamstring out. So Akumai never was able to build any distance. Tactics FAP'd instantly, so he never got slowed. He was able to just have full uptime there and just deleted the Hunter. There's just nothing you can do if you're already stunned. You can't get away from that, and you don't have PvP trinkets on this realm. That was just a first duel for Tactics. He's looking really solid. Didn't have to use his AGM yet at all.
Sheesh.
And yeah.
Wow. Big
GG for Tactics. Big win for him.
I mean, I guess that's what we were all expecting, but to see it as a different thing, right? Like that was a lot of damage coming out.
Yeah, that was a wild one. So next we have Leon and Big Traps. Leon and Big Traps, if you guys are here. After we finish this round, we might run to a new location because people are starting to get like buffs. Firestar, I know you're next, but I don't know who 32 is. So I need to figure out who your opponent is. So just I know you're ready.
Is that a placeholder maybe?
I think somebody put it as a placeholder. And if we have somebody that's here and wants to enter into the tournament, is level 30 and is not in the brackets, I could put you in for that placeholder name. If not, 32, send us a message so I know who you are.
Oh, we have Big Traps and Leon both here, I believe. So yeah. Let's do Big Traps versus Leon. Get to the middle here. Leon, Hunter versus is it Pally? Hunter versus Pally.
Hunter, Pally going in. Leon, head to the middle and you should be ready to go. Big Traps is ready. Big Traps, again, has done his big game hunter quest. He's fully done his whole big game hunter quest. Can you whisper Leon to see if he's, because he's here, just to make sure he's ready to enter into the middle area. Hunter versus Pally. I honestly think if the Hunter can just build distance, like the Pally can FAP, has freedom, has 2 bubbles, but if the Hunter can just continuously kite and doesn't get slowed, once he gets away, he might have it. And I haven't really noticed either of the Light of a Loon. I can't see any chats unless they're DMs, Falcon. I have no idea.
Shoot, yeah, I don't know. I love, like, my heart's telling me Pally with Leon, okay. But dude, if this Hunter can get that distance, I don't know how you're gonna get back, man. The Hunter could run for miles, for days. Yeah, I just don't know how it's gonna happen. And guys, if you are not a competitor and you're watching, please distance. You could even log out so we don't have to move locations. It would be awesome, so we can just keep things rolling quick, smooth, and enjoy the tourney. Next up, guys, Rhett versus Hunter. You can drop the dual flag whenever you are ready, Leon.
Yeah, Leon, Leon is running around not next to Big Traps. If you could run and go and challenge, Big Traps is your opponent today. You can whisper him to Zara.
Yeah, I'm whispering him right now.
Perfect. Okay. And also, guys, so 32, the number 32 is actually someone who died, a character who died, which means we do have an open slot. If there's someone here that wants to get into the duel tournament and wants to get into the MAK'GORAs and compete today, we do have an open slot, or else Firestar is just going to be passing on by himself and getting that lucky juicy into the second round. So if anyone wants to compete, please let us know. You can let us know in the chat.
All right, Duel to the Death flag is here. We have actually Leon. I might not be a Rep Pally. I might have misspoke here. Might be Holy or Prot with the Devotion Aura sword and board, or Mason board, I guess I should say. Seal of the Crusader. I'm not 100% sure here. Duel has commenced. Leon is already being kited out with the magic dust from the mobs in Stormwind. Boar connecting a little bit of damage. Leon going for the pet kill? What kind of strategy is this? The magic dust fades, and massive blunder here from Leon. There's a scatter into a trap, and at this point, if you're Big Traps, you're smiling. Look at that distance.
He might need to bubble this. This aim shot is going to hit super hard. Does bubble it.
Nice.
Oh, and goes with the swiftness potion. Goes with the swiftness potion so he can close the gap. He might get the stun here. Oh, the boar had his stun on auto, so the boar charge was wasted. Big Traps does get the FAP out now and is going to get a slow, but then there's the freedom. So they are in melee range. They're now meleeing each other. Big Traps does get another scatter, does the feign, and there's the feign, and there is the Big Trap. Actually, true to his name, a second aim shot. This is gonna actually hit so hard right now. Watching the HP of Leon. Oh, he is tanky. Goes down to about half HP.
My only concern here is Big Traps' Zoom. Right, and when you're like the Pally's almost full mana. Pally has a forbearance ending in 5 or 10 seconds. We have another lay on hands. If a nice Hammer of Justice, if Leon might be able to just out mana him, that could be an option. We have another scatter at low HP, really well played, but the forbearance is off, so another bubble is in order. Big Traps, very well played. This is thought out. He's going for the feign death, going for the drink here. A little bit more mana. Leon gotta bubble this. Nice, bubble does land. It's a bop rather. Leon pushing in. First aid to save the mana, but bro, you're full mana. You just gotta heal. You gotta get that HP up against Big Traps.
Big Traps probably needed to just gain some distance, drop combat, so that he could actually get mana here. Does land the nade from Narnia, Kobe, and there is actually gonna be the second sleep, the other way around. Leon does use the lay on hand, so he is full HP and mana again. And it looks like Big Traps is gonna go for a full reset here. These sleep should be ending shortly.
I'm really impressed with Big Traps. Like, this is really, really, really well played. At this point, Leon is 2 bubbles down, 1 bubble left. It's still lay on hand, so Big Traps has to live a while longer. But Leon is never going to be able to connect, right? Like, Leon can turtle this out. Leon has a lot of mana, but if Leon can't connect, nice trap. Nice net, rather. Yeah, coming in from Big Traps. There's the second FAP. Hammer of Justice lands. Leon waited the 2 minutes. Another scatter, though, into another big trap from Big Trap. Some more distance coming on out. Big Trap getting far and drinking once again. Min-maxing this to the T. That freezing trap, though, about to end. Leon might be able to close the gap here. Boar charges in. Damage coming through. Leon doesn't have many defensive cooldowns left, and Big Traps is looking good.
Big Traps with the second sleep. The second sleep here. He's going to get more of a drink even, and another reset and another aim shot's going to come out. So Leon has used a lot of his cooldowns, but the issue here is that Big Traps has been able to get back up on mana and is kiting him around now.
Oh man, yeah, Big Traps looks like he's 50% mana. Leon's 50% health. I still have to give it to Big Traps. Like Leon, if you're Leon, how are you supposed to close this gap? Like how are you supposed to get there? The bubble and the sprint potion's gone. The FAPs are on cooldown. You don't have any more bubbles left. Nice nade, but it misses actually, so not too nice. Concussive shot lands. Hammer of Justice desperately used on the pet. Leon's trying to do everything he can. I mean, he's still in this. He's hitting the pet. Maybe he's just gonna go for a pet kill strategy for the long game though, but Leon looking like he's in trouble.
Yeah, Leon low HP here. He's about 35%, and we do have Big Traps is going to get another drink into another aim shot. He's just back to back to back. So this Hunter reset. Oh, he misses the aim shot there, though. That might have saved him, but he's still going down. Leon is
could be
low
lay on
HP.
hands.
There's
there
the lay
it
on
is.
hands.
Yeah.
Grenade coming out, and it hits. Grenade does land, instantly broken from the pet. Big Trap's actually low on mana here, and Leon is starting to connect. Everyone's trying to move away from them as they're running after each other, but Big Trap's Leon is low on mana also. Does do a potion here for HP, it looks like. That is the third potion of this duel.
This is a long one. I just don't know how Leon's going to get out of it, because Leon at this point has no bubbles and no land hands. Potion might be coming back up, but Big Traps hasn't really flawless this so far. There, though, as I say, the Hammer of Justice does land. Leon, it's your time to shine, pal. We need some big bursts. There's a Scatter, Feign Death, Trap, and it lands. And once again, Big Trap's going to be able to get max distance, and that might spell the end for Leon. With no mana, no defensive cooldowns, Big Trap's going to get some mana. I'm sure he's going to send that aim shot. Did the board go down? Yeah, the board went
did
down.
go down. Yeah.
So this
So
could
he
be
has the
tricky.
board.
That was well played
Does
from
get
Leon.
naded. Oh, this is actually really, really sketchy. Leon might even be getting another bubble soon. Big Traps kind of needs to end this, or else the CDs are going to start coming back up. He actually doesn't go for the drink, goes for the aim shot right now. Okay, he's got a ton of damage. He's low. Leon getting really low.
Another
does get
bubble.
that second bubble. Does get that second bubble. Big Traps does do a second shot when he could have actually gotten potentially dropping combat. Does need to run closer because he was potentially outranging. Goes for the stealth, and there it is. Gets another trap and runs away. Big Traps is kind of going for a full reset here. This is a long match, guys.
If Leon wins this, I'm impressed. Like, because Big Traps is playing well and Leon hasn't been able to hit him for minutes. But at this point, the pet's dead. And, well, Big Traps did get some mana there. I was going to say Big Traps is pretty But, yeah, I mean, if Leon somehow does the impossible and connects here, I just don't know how it's going to happen. But Big Traps has his work cut out for him because that Pally is tanky. Pally has a lot of heals, but no bubbles left now for sure. And maybe another minute or two, and no lay on hand. So Big Traps is like, just, okay, we'll figure this out. I wonder, though, if Big Traps is going to summon a second pet, or if he's just going to leave it dead.
Compact Harvest Reaper coming out as his own little version of a second pet, because I don't think he has the mana
misses.
to. That is the second missed grenade here from Leon, actually.
It happens.
Leon will have a second bubble soon, and I think he's actually gonna be able to pull that off, getting the second bubble, and he'll probably go into another like bandage. So we'll see here in a second, but he's being kited away pretty solidly here. The lay on hand, oh, swiftness potion again, the third swiftness potion, and he's gonna get frozen. He's gonna go with the bop.
That might be it.
He's gonna have to bop here. I don't remember in classic if arcane shot is arcane damage actually in classic, but if so, that might be the way he gets through.
That's a lot of damage. There's another bop.
There's the bop.
Bandage.
Okay, so it doesn't
holds.
look like it. Yeah, you could nade through this though. That's the big thing, and that's what I thought he was going to be planning, to hold the nade for that.
How did that
actually
hammer? Oh, he hammer adjusts the golem there just to gain distance. I don't know. Magic
Another
dust comes
sleep.
out. Yeah, it's a sleep, and the hunter's playing max distance really well. These drinks are key for Big Traps. These drinks are massive because Big Traps needs enough mana to be able to kill Leon. I'm considering, if you're the hunter, do you summon another pet? But it might not matter. Leon's getting low, really low. It's got to be a heal. We're on forbearance. Even if we do have another bubble, big crit comes through. Leon, this is scary. What are you gonna do here? Oh, scatter on the heel in the clutch. Leon 10% life, another big aim shot, and that's it. Big Traps takes him out.
That was the wildest duel ever. That was such a long match, but such well played from both contestants here, with all of the resets, all of the mana, using everything possible.
Nice, Chad.
4 potions
That was
used
nice.
in that fight. 3 swiftness pots just to close the gap,
That
and
was
an
insane.
HP potion. Big Traps really, really well done by
That's
I
crazy.
think if he would have gone for getting a new pet, he would have lost it. I think the Compact Harvest Reaper, there was a point where he switched to be able to get the Compact Harvest
No
Reaper out.
shot.
I think the normal resets and getting that mana was the best way of doing it. Huge plays from Big Traps.
Yeah, I mean, well played to Leon too. You know, he lasted a long time. It's just that gap couldn't be closed at the end of the day, despite the swiftness pots, the bubbles. It was well played. It was well rotated on the defensives, but it just wasn't enough. Man, I'm thinking, should we send a bathroom break? On my end, I think that could be ideal.
I think I think that's fine. We have 2 open slots for people to play. So Zar's gonna head to the quick bathroom, guys. We'll do a giveaway. Everyone, we're gonna do a giveaway.
Giveaway and stars chat, boys.
And it looks like also if people want to join, we have 2 open slots. But if not, that's fine. Safe Doodoo and Firestar will have you guys go against each other. So Safe Doodoo and Firestar, make sure that you are ready.
I'll be right back.
If anyone wants to join, thank you, Zar. If anyone wants to join, then let me know right now, and then we are gonna do a giveaway. So I'm gonna go into...
This is far and away the most dangerous thing we've ever attempted.
Be a motorcycle jump off a cliff into a base jump.
Oh my God. What am I doing? This is a terrible idea. When do we start? Why are we doing this again? Is this a good idea?
This is Sadie. She's on Verizon, the network she can count on. And now she has my plan, the game-changing new plan that lets her get exactly what she wants and save on every perk. Sadie is moving to the big city and making moves on her plan too.
If you're
Apple
watching
One
this on
on.
YouTube,
Now
just
she's got plenty
remember
of
that you do
entertainment
not
for the
have
whole
to
ride.
watch this. This is
Finally
part of
there,
my stream,
hotspot
so you
on,
can
and she's
just
fully connected before her
skip it.
internet is even installed.
Hey, Mom. How's the apartment?
Introducing my plan. Get exactly what you want, only pay for what you need. Switch now and get it for $25 when you bring your phones. It's your Verizon.
PlayStation.
Your name is DCPR the Warlock. Got it. Boom. Perfect. Adding you right now. Okay. So I'm adding that name to, or if Falcon, if you could you add that against Firestar? The name is DCPTR. I'm just gonna whisper it to you. DCPTRE. Sorry. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Thank you. And I everyone who's working behind the scenes, guys, everyone who's working to help this stream run smoothly, everyone who's watching, everyone who's here casting or participating, I really want to just thank you all for being here. All the times that we do these community-driven events, hosting a tournament and running tournaments or anything like this can be extremely hectic, and it's impossible to do as a full one-man team. And on the day of, I just have some people that always step it up and really help carry. So massive shout-outs to like Paul, Zaru, Falcon that are really helping run this. But it looks like Firestar is gonna be going up against DCPTR. So if you're ready, Yo, there we go. Okay, Fap is logging in. All right, we got a new contestant in it, and let's do the giveaway, by the way. Let's do this giveaway. Let me see how many contestants. All right, only 910 people entered in to win this giveaway, guys.
Twitch.tv/StarWithBoys if you want to do it. There is the entrance. Good luck, have fun, my friends.
Yeah, we're gonna roll it. Everyone come in, exclamation point giveaway, and thank you guys for being here one more time. And we'll do this. Let's see if we have DCPTR is here. DCPTR is here. And do we have Firestar? Firestar, can you log in and get into position? Oh, he's here. Okay, we'll do the giveaway right after this duel. This is DCPTR did a sign up, but his name wasn't on the roster, and it is now added to the bracket. So they are going up against each other. You guys are good to go at your own discretion. You can get Paladin your buffs rocking up and the get ready to corpse. roll. We have Warlock here versus Paladin. Paladin rocking the Corpse Maker. Who do you see winning this competition? This one. This is actually another long one.
I want to see Pally win, but dude, we haven't seen a single Pally win any duel. And I mean, bro, it's a Warlock. Like this guy, DC, if he lands a fear, I mean, you can bubble one, but once those fears start coming, how are you going to close the distance? It's always been the Ret Pally problem of no mobility. But the Pally does have Corpse Maker. I believe, right? And we have, we have Big Burst. If that Hammer Justice comes, we get a nice Seal of Command, Burst to Reno, Bubble the Fear. Maybe it can be some big crits over on a DC. We'll have to wait and see what happens.
I love DC's name because it took me a second to realize that like so many people were dying to actual DCs. Firestar using, actually, I don't even know what he did. Was it Elixir of Giants growth?
Enlarge, yeah.
That used to, I don't know if it still does on the server side, but it would technically increase your melee range.
Hitbox, probably. Yeah, full fear, though, comes out. The duel commences. Big dots coming in from DC. Firestar looks like he's running the wrong way. I don't know if he's going to try to the lock. Maybe a long strategy. I'm not sure. That's not line of sight. I don't think that's line of sight.
Nope.
Yeah. That maybe Firestar was going to utilize line of sight here, but that's not line of sight, so it's not going to work. You've got to run. There is no line of sight in these duels. The pet, though, dies. Maybe it's a long con here from Firestar. It could work. Drain mana being used from DC. Firestar popping the mana pot, can heal back up, and the pet's almost dead.
Firestar going down low, hasn't even connected yet. Oh, he was in range for a stun. Didn't get the stun. DC is Firestar's just trying this. I mean, maybe this is technically an LOS spot. I did not know that. He does go for it. It looks like potentially a resist on the Hodge, but does just initially get feared. This fear is probably going to take you out of the realm of the duel, but I think you're going down. You're here. You guys need to run back. He's got to use lay on hands and run back. Okay. The fear resist, the second fear resist does get lay on hands. He is in range though. He is now finally connecting. Ooh. DC is going, he's taking a ton of damage. The Hodge goes out.
That's the hammer of justice. DC getting low there for a second, either a Hellstone or a health pot. Firestar playing on the pillar once again. I just don't know if it's a real pillar, but the Warlock summoning a new pet. Firestar with no lay on hands, not much mana to work with, and still bubble available, but if you bubble, it doesn't do much if you don't have mana to heal yourself up. There's 10%. Firestar, what are you gonna do? Which bubbles are gonna be? We got the long bubble into the bandage. Well played there on the bandage, but DC's looking good, although DC's going as well. Another bandage to answer the bandage. Firestar closing the gap, closing the distance, but a fear being casted. Does it land? Looks, no, it looks like that line of sight's gonna come in handy. We have the corruption taking him down and the agony. Firestar doing his best to kind of, play the long con here, and DC being patient. That pet summon was pretty intelligent there from DC, I believe, because that pet is slowly ticking him down. Forbearance used, so the bubble's not an option. Lay on hands isn't either. Firestar to 5%. I don't know what you do here if you're Firestar, man. You're backed up against a wall. That's it.
He also resisted the Hodge right there at the last second. There was a Hodge that he went out on, and it resisted. DC PTR taking Firestar. I guess that is actually an LOS spot. So shout out to Firestar for finding that out. And I mean, these are MAK'GORAs. If anything goes, anything goes. So DC's still able to take that W. Getting that second pet out was huge for him. Keeping the Compact Harvest Reaper up was also just keeping Firestar in combat the entire time. He never got to drink.
Yeah.
That is a big W for DC PTR. GG's between the two.
Yo, boys, can we get some Fs in the chat for all the rep pallies in the world out there that are just getting smoked in this tournament? Like, I just feel so bad for them. Like, I just feel so bad. We're 0 for 3 on the Reds, man. They're getting owned. They're playing well. You know, got to give it up to Firestar, but man, Warlock's coming out on top. All right.
Yeah, you can't, anyone asking in chat, you can't mark, in Classic, you can't mark players that are of the opposite faction. So that's why I've always marked them if they are the current faction. So you cannot mark them. But yes, guys, one more time, we do want to ask, if you are here spectating and watching in person, if you can take steps back whenever the duels are going on, just to give space so that everybody spectating can see it as cleanly as possible. That is extremely, extremely helpful. So we really, really appreciate that as well. But let's roll this giveaway also before we get into the next one. And I don't know why the giveaway thing stopped having everybody that had exclamation pointed giveawayed, but that's on Nightbot and not on me. It was like 1500 earlier, but that's on Nightbot and not on me.
Weird. Yeah.
I don't know. Does that
reset?
ever happen to you?
I don't know. Maybe a reset. I'm
what the heck was that? All right, guys. Yeah, one more time exclamation point giveaway. Sorry, it is buggy. Okay. Thanks, Craze.
Elias and Oprah would be next.
All right, Elias and Oprah, if you guys are ready, Oprah Winfrey, the shaman I was talking about earlier, the two people I called out earlier, my underdogs were the shaman Oprah Winfrey, and it was that hunter that we saw doing such an amazing duel earlier. So I think we're gonna see a really good competition here.
Would love to see it.
See a crazy Winfrey shaman just do some wild damage.
I would love to see it.
And let me see if they're both. Oprah is online. Is Elias online? If not, if anyone wants to be the replacement, let us know. You have 1 minute. If not, the duel tournament must commence, and we're moving on past this. Someone brought a skull level scorpion. All right, guys, we're gonna roll the giveaway, and I'm gonna roll it for the winner. Is Chain Happens. Congratulations, Chain Happens with the big W, dude. Chain Happens, can you send me a DM on Discord or on Twitch, either one, and I will send you your code for that winning mount for retail, guys. One more time, shout out to Blizzard for giving us some giveaway codes to support this event here. We really, really appreciate it and just love to see the support in the community-driven events. All right, it looks like there isn't an enemy here for Oprah. It looks like Oprah doesn't have an enemy. Elias might have died last night, potentially out of the tournament. Is Oprah gonna need to take it right away? Do we have anyone that wants to step in and enter into the tournament? If you do, step up to Oprah now.
Step up.
Step up. You can do this. You could do this. You could do it. Pub. Do you want it?
No way. Is Pub just gonna jump in? No, he's scared.
I asked Pub last night as I was scouting zones, and he was like, no, I don't want to do it.
All right, well.
Wait, is Funky want it?
Maybe Funky.
All right, whisper Funky and see if he wants in. Oh, there is another person that could be down. Bear in mind. Okay, who bear in?
Oh, a dual flag just went down. It's Funky. He says, let's go.
Funky is in.
We have Funky stepping up, manning up out of nowhere. We got the goggles on. Twinked out Hunter versus Oprah. Shout out to Funky for just stepping in and doing this. How cool. What a fun little thing here. We have Oprah sitting down and drinking, mentally, physically, spiritually preparing for what's about to happen here versus Funky.
What dual fight goes away.
Oh, okay. I thought Funky got one shot, but that was just a level one. A level two.
What just happened here?
I was like, dude, what happened?
The instant one shot. Dude, honestly, a Winfrey. I'm like curious. I'm like, is there gonna be a one shot? Like it could. It just could happen. If you guys are trying to duel and it's bugging, run away for a second. Yeah, it looked like that happened a little bit earlier because of how many people we have here. Guys, if you're watching, Monk, if you could, Mucka, if you could take a step back, that would be greatly appreciated. Everyone, please give them a little bit of room.
Yeah, and it helps too, guys, if you're watching, to actually just log out and tune into the streams. Less people here, less lag, better experience for absolutely everybody. So if you guys are watching, logging out would definitely help the experience for absolutely everyone. Oprah, looks like Oprah started the duel and is getting some distance here against Funky. Are things underway?
I think the duel might have bugged. We might have reached dual bugging zone again, and if so, we might need to move locations one more time, guys, which we kind of might. It would be a good idea potentially, so we'll keep that in. Oh, Chain Happens. My guy, send me the whisper on Discord for the win.
Nice.
Let's go.
Duel is underway. Frost Shock lands Scatter Trap to reply here from Funky. Funky getting distance. Big aim shot cooking up from Funk. Oprah, though, sprinting in. Damage connecting. Oh, that's a big Corpse Maker crit there. Funky's already down to 20% life. Another one comes through. There's no way. Funky, you're done. You're done.
Oh,
you're done. You're dead.
Oprah was just doing so much damage the entire time. Funky, huge GGs for stepping up and entering into the competition. Sorry for losing your character. That was a great duel. Started off, didn't actually take the most amount of distance you possibly could with the aim shot. Went with it. We didn't see a FAP being used. We didn't actually see a FAP used, but Oprah just did so much damage. Oprah instantly logging out to save his buffs.
Nice. Oh, that's a good call. Smart.
Yeah, Corpse Maker Shaman with Wind Fury. It's just that was the most damage we've ever seen.
Yeah, that was
the most damage we've ever seen.
That was some bird. That's what you were saying too. If a shaman gets the right RNG, it's just a one shot. Like it's just a one shot, man. That's wild.
That is here. call out the next people. Let me get this code out to the winner really fast.
Okay, we have Weranon versus Thorium. I don't believe I've seen either one, which means though that might be a buy there. If Weranon or Thorium are here or online, you can move into the center now. If not, we will move on to, I think, the next bracket number 2, round 2. But
Bracket number 2.
Let's give them just a minute here. Oh, Weranon is here. Weranon is here. Thorium, are you here? Thorium will give you a minute or two. You've had about an hour and a half. Actually, no, you've had 2.5 hours to get here so far. We'll give you another minute. If not, it'll be a free-for-all. If anyone wants to come up and duel Weranon, level 30, go for it. Do we have any 30 competitors that want to duel Weranon?
Yeah, if anyone wants to go up against Weranon, guys, Weranon does not have all the same buffs and is actually using Dark Moon's Fortune of Intelligence for intellect. 10% more intellect instead of actually going for the damage buff here. Okay, bear in mind is here. Bear in mind is the person that said that they would be down to enter into the tournament as well. So awesome. Bear in mind versus Weranon, and I can actually mark them because they're both my faction. Here we go, guys.
Awesome. Shaman versus Druid. Who do we have here? This is going to be a hybrid versus hybrid situation. I don't know. I don't know.
Okay, this is gonna be, yeah, I think the Shaman does a ton of damage, but the Druid can outlive. Look at Bear in Mind actually has a ton of twink gear, especially like Razorik's racing grips are the best in slot gloves right now and super hard to actually get at level 30. It can be very sketchy to do this quest, but he doesn't have a helmet or a necklace here. So we're seeing it, yeah, okay, let's see how this goes. All right, bear in mind, already in stealth. The duel starting here, dropping the totems.
I don't know who's favored here. I think I have to agree, though. If it's a quick duel, Shaman might win. If it's a slow, drawn-out duel, maybe Bear in Mind does. But Bear in Mind has, like, no mana pool. Look at that. Two Moonfires. He's half mana. I don't know what's going on with that. There's the Bear form from Bear in Mind. The Bash connects. If he comes out of Bear, he's going to be, like, almost already. It looks like he's trying to kite it out and build some distance. Frost Shock resist from Weranon. Gap is getting close. There's a nade. Does it miss or does it land? It misses. Unfortunate. Another Frost Shock, though, does land. And this is close. The mana regen is nice when you're in bear form. Cat form now comes out.
You're gonna take so much damage going into cat form here, so you can just see Bear in Mind just got chunked really hard. Does get the war stomp. Actually, he's gonna gain a little bit of distance. Actually can't. He's
That's it, dude. That's got to be it. I mean, at this point, Frost Shocks are gonna finish him. Yeah. Bandage. With the root, this is well played. Weranon is just sitting the root, no way out of it. Maybe doesn't have a fab, doesn't want a fab. I'm not sure. Bear in Mind gets off a heal or two. Oh, there's the fab. There it is. Is Bear in Mind able to do absolutely anything here? Frost Shock comes out on the cheetah form. One more auto attack, and Bear in Mind's gonna fall. Let's see if it does connect. Not yet. There's one more. Oh, he's dead. Shaman is victorious.
Weranon, both Shamans so far actually winning their sections of the tournament. It seemed like we've had Paladins having a rough go about it here, but Shamans have just been pumping. So Shaman's looking really good. Shaman, my sleeper pick, and I think that was a really good duel. Bear in Mind, thank you for stepping up and coming out and playing in the duel tournament. Weranon, good game. Massive GG.
All right.
We are on to the second part of the bracket. Oh, actually, we have one more. Vitoshi and Safe Doodoo. If you guys are here, Vitoshi and Safe Doodoo.
Safe Doodoo's here, I think. I don't know about Vitoshi.
Oh, we have a few more, actually. I lied. But these guys might have actually they might be out. Because Victual and Gotcha and Thorium and Elias never showed up. So, Vitoshi and Safe Doodoo, if you guys are here, Safe Doodoo is here, and Vitoshi is here. They are ready to go.
Mage versus Druid. Dude, as a mage, I hate this matchup. I'm just saying that much. Like, I hate it. I was going to say Vitoshi has no buffs. We both have him on ally side, so I can inspect this one. We have lesser strength armor, health 2 from the druid, and the mage has Dark Moon, Midsummer, Sausage, health, firepower, stamina. We have like 3 rows of buff here on Vitoshi. Here's the thing with this duel, like the druid can just heal, and the mage is going to go and the druid's gonna slowly wither him down with Moonfire. But if the mage can burst past the heals, you can burst down the druid and win. So it's possible to win if you have like we saw earlier today, maybe a goblin sapper charge or a mortar with a fire blast, a couple good crits. You can just one-shot the druid. But if not, the long game is gonna go south for the mage. You can't sheep a druid, remember. You can't just sheep and run and drink, because the druid is just gonna shapeshift. See that dual flag?
Is the druid actually a, does he have like a lot of mana, like intellect gear? You can inspect him since you're on that side.
Let me take a look. We have stamina, agility, weapon, agility. Looks like a feral. Looks like more of a feral setup. Yeah. So if
rougher setup for him.
Yeah, that's a good point, because the druid won't be able to have as much longevity with the full agility gear, and the mage can do a decent job of kiting and actually the druid. That's a very good point.
Yeah, feral druids at this level have like no mana pool. They have no mana pool. If this was a balanced druid or restokin, this guy would be able to easily take this probably, but this is going to be a lot closer of a duel, or maybe not, but like a lot more in Vitoshi's favor than it would be had this been another matchup.
Yeah, if like Moonkin or Resto is way harder with feral. Yeah, like you said, there's no int, so you can Nova the druid. Druid has to shift. You can Cone It Cold, has to shift again. You go for a rank 1 Frostbolt, has to shift again. All of a sudden, the druid can actually So we'll see how this plays out. Duel the Death Flag down. Bear form from Safe Doodoo to start things off. I think that might be pretty smart there, because if you're preemptively going bear form, you're gonna have that full mana back again for when the duel actually commences.
Yeah, and then also you'll instantly be able to shift right out of the first Nova.
There goes!
Maybe get a hit.
Sapper charge! Wow, that's a big burst. Huge burst from Vitoshi. He's really thought this one through. What is Safe Doodoo gonna do? Counter spell comes out. It looks like it resists. Cone It Cold, is that 2 resists in a row, or am I seeing things? No way. Vitoshi had a great opener, but Safe Doodoo is running it back. Mage almost completely pops the mana gem. Another Cone It Cold lands, and this is closed. There's a Frost Nova. Another Cone It Cold on the cold snap. Well played from Vitoshi. I'm impressed. I'm really impressed. That was well done. Big bursts, sappers, consumables, and the mage takes down the druid.
The mage damage at the beginning of this duel was so much. He was almost one-shot him instantly with the hits and the sapper charge right away, just stacking those up against each other. I wonder if a mage is going to be fire in here and just go with the blast wave also, but that was just so much damage. But the resist on the counterspell could have changed things.
Clean, effective, all-day deodorant.
You smell amazing.
It's native. Native combines the best of nature with the best of science that neutralizes odor-causing bacteria for long-lasting odor protection.
You do not have to watch this.
Panera's You Pick 2 means when part of you wants crispy, crunchy, fresh, and part of you wants melty, smoky, peppery. Both U's win big. You pick 2 and get more. Only at Panera. $1 delivery fee on our app.
Boom! Dusty, light work, easy money. I ate this dude's lunch. Back to the lobby. Not good, not me. Just get good, bro. Just get good. I gained like I had plus 50 toughness, but really, I'm plus 100 afraid.
Hey, life can be scary, but State Farm supports you.
I feel plus 250 relief.
Hey, thank you. Of course, man.
Pass the ball!
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Confidence.
Where does it come from?
Why do some have it more than others?
It comes from being 100% comfortable with your gear.
Because it's only when your gear feels just right.
Do you have the extra confidence to go all out and play to your fullest potential?
CCM knows that when you feel your best, you play your best.
That's why they design, engineer, and test
The smallest details to feel just right. So now everyone can feel more comfortable wearing CCM gear
and feel more confident in taking their performance to the next level.
Look at this, guys. One time. You can literally get it one time on your character. And so this is a ridiculous buff. And one of the shamans has it. But if Payo is on, Payo, if you're on and ready.
That's
and
so
is
good. What?
Yes, the stupidest buff ever.
Wait, so yeah, if the shaman has this, that changes everything, man. Everything.
That's just called picking your class really smart, I think. All right,
Yeah.
Payo is on. Do we have Dopamining ready?
Dopa. Are we out here?
Dopa. Yeah, where's our boy? Let me see. I'm not in group with him, but I believe he was a druid. So if Dopa's here and ready, we will be able to get going. Dopa. Oh, yeah. He's logging. Do we have summon? Oh, I don't. Let me see. One sec. Let me try. Okay, Payo, log out for a second. One sec. Log for a sec. Okay. Do I have any locks on Horde? I need a lock on Horde that can help. Take a shot every time Sarth mispronounces someone's name. Dude, streaming and having dyslexia does not go well.
You're doing better than I am, man. I'm terrible with pronunciation. I'm awful, dude.
If anyone plays that game, they'd be so blacked out. Dude, do we have any
Don't do it.
warlocks here on Horde? Oh, sweet. All right, Messios is here on Horde, so we can get the summon out. Thank you so much, Messios. Here, you're right next to me. Right next to this skull here, and then if we can have one more person run over here, right here to do the summon. Messios is right in the middle. Perfect. All right, and then now you can log over. Perfect. Log over. We'll get the summon. But from now on, guys, if you're not here right now, you can't go back and get any more buffs. Just stay and you're here. All right, Shinnok is invited. Oh, he's logging over. He's logging over, so we can get that going. Dopamining. Yeah, dopamining, guys. What? It's not dopa gaming. It's dopa. I said that right.
Yeah, like I said, dude.
Yeah.
We're trying our best out here with the names, all right?
Oh my god. Payo is not cheating. Payo logging out is the exact what thing he should be doing.
Yeah, 100% saving your buff.
Is watching. He's ready. That is one. Yeah. If you got buffs and you're here, you want to be doing it.
100%.
Who won the giveaway? It was Chain Happens won the first giveaway. I think so too. Yeah.
Is Dopa here at that summon? I think he might be.
Dopa getting the summon now. Let me know if you didn't receive it. Let me know if you didn't get that. And I'm
Dude, those cars down the racetrack freak me out every time. I'm like, dude, don't get it! But they don't do anything at all.
He's still in Camp T, so he might not have gotten the summon. Let's do one more.
Guys, if you are a competitor, make sure to stay here. Don't go anywhere else. Dopamine got the summon.
Oh, there we go. Woo! Let's go. All right, Payo, log back in. Our boy Payo, let's see. All right, what do you think here? The Rogue versus the Druid. Both of them are going to have the improved movement speed. The Druid does have, it looks like, yeah, intelligence. Again, Sage's Dark Moon card of intelligence, and Payo does have the one for armor.
Wow, yeah, so I don't know. I feel like I've got to bet on Payo with the amount of preparation Payo's put into this with the pots and the game knowledge and the game time. My man's been playing Classic since Classic, dude. Like, I'm not going to bet against Payo here.
Yeah, guys. All right, Payo and Dopamining getting ready. Mel Gibson, if you could take a step back, that would be very, very helpful. This is going to be a
all right, Chad, duel. I think I'm going to get Payo's.
I think Payo has the AGM, and Dopa I don't think has an AGM. That's
point of view.
But Payo probably doesn't want to use it unless he has to, because it's a 30-minute cooldown. So if you have that long CDs, you don't want to really use them. Duel has commenced. Payo's in stealth. Dopamine going bare form. Cheap shot comes out into the gouge. Payo's gonna go for a reset. Is he gonna be at a distance though of the fairy fire? Wow, this is really well thought out. This is 5 head from Payo, building up combo points onto the Druid with the cheap shot gouge re-stealth. Dopamine though going for a re-stealth of his own. So now we're in stealth versus stealth situation.
Payo's
and I guess this would be a good time to talk about the rules here.
Yeah, guys,
they found each other. Kidney shot comes out. Repose. Payo's connecting a lot of damage.
That was so fast that they found each other. I did not expect that. Payo's still doing a ton of damage. Gets stunned. Broken out. Does get the gouge and actually does vanish out of the net. He's connected completely. Both of these guys haven't slowed each other much at all yet. Payo's still actually just pumping them. Payo's ahead on the damage here. Payo's ahead. Dopamine is almost away. He does get stunned again.
Done.
Oh, there it is. And Payo did, it looks like, use his shield at the end. It might be the weaker version of the shield, though. That might be actually the weaker shield. He just goes stealth. That might be the trinket shield. Is that AGM?
You love to see it.
It was. That was the Grandmaster at the end.
That was so well played from Payo. Man, Payo looks prepared here, guys. Payo looks good. I mean, none of these duels have been close. He's feeling it, man. He's feeling himself today. You love to see it, man. GG.
Huge GG's, Payo. You are just, yeah. The duel tournaments is like, I feel like this is what Payo lives for.
Yeah.
This is what he wants. Like, this is what he lives for. He prepped so much for this, and he's ready. Payo is gonna be. Payo, if this goes in a certain way, it could just be Payo versus Tactics, the two that have like such ridiculous preparation. That'll be so hilarious. Glassarn and Pew2, you guys are up next. Glassarn had that wild duel as the lock versus the Pally.
Yeah.
Glassarn versus Pew2, you guys up next. And Pew2 was the mage that deleted Graze in seconds.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be a good duel, dude.
Seconds.
I'm a Pew2 fan, dude. Like, this guy does so much burst. I would say mage versus lock is normally lock favored, but bro, Pew2 is prepared. I think he has goblin sappers. A lot of burst could come out. There's a counter spell to lock down the fears. So if Glass isn't on it, I could see Pew2 just winning this in like 5 seconds.
Yeah, Glass is in here now. Glass is moved in. We're gonna see if the mage is gonna just delete the warlock before the warlock can do anything.
They're both here.
There they are. Pew2 there as well. Yep. You guys are ready. You guys are both alliance, so you guys can move towards each other and get ready to duel.
I'll do a quick Inspectorino on the Alliance side. We got the Recombobulator, the Mortar. Really good gear here from Pew2 with the Embalm Shroud, Barrel and Pads, Morning Shawl. I mean, wow. That Pew2 is ready to go. And then on the side of Glass, I think it's the Explorers League Commendation. A Scarlet Monastery quest, I believe.
Yeah, that thing is juicy. That thing is huge.
Locke has that same necklace, doesn't have the engineering mortar trinkets, but Cursed Eye of Paleth, 10 shadow damage. We have the Acidic Walkers. Both players very geared, very prepared here. Duel to the Death flag is down. Let's see what happens.
All right, and they're going. Goes for the fear, gets counterspelled instantly, is staying in range. A ton of damage. Pew2 is putting on everything he can. Already sacked his pet, going for the Frostbolt. Glassarn's not casting anything right now. Goes for the second fear, and will be able to get this fear off. Oh, the fail.
Ice fear.
Okay, there
block,
it is.
Block fear.
Ice block.
You need another fear glass. There's no more Hellstone. There's no more bots. Wow,
oh
Pew2's burst is unmatched. Those mortars did so much damage. The counterspell landed. Pew2's just playing so aggressive and just pushing them on the back foot. Warlock tried to get the fear off. The fear did land, but instant block from Pew2. And once that block came out, it was all over. Lights out. Well done to Pew2.
Pew2 has 2 times in a row deleted people, like instantly just deleted people. So much damage so quickly. Pew2 logging out to save buffs while he's eating and drinking so that he logs in already. Agrin literally, I'd like to report a murder. That was just a deletion. Pew2, huge GGs, especially getting off. Like, the counterspell on that first fear was like everything, and then just staying in range, not going for any hard casts. Only one Frostbolt was cast the entire time. It was pretty much just all going with the AE. That had to look good, Zar, from your mage POV. If you anything you could have done different.
Dude, I'm impressed with Pew2. I'm gonna be honest. Pew2 knows more about the 30 mage dueling meta than I do. All right, like this is some good play coming out from Pew2. Pew2's prepared. He has all the pots. He has all the items. He has all the nades. He has all the burst rotations down. Pew2 is maybe looking like a favorite for my POV. Like, he's bursting people. I've got to give a shout out also to Vitoshi. Vitoshi did a very similar style of play when we saw him play, so I'm excited for our next matchup, Vitoshi versus Viper. If you guys are here, you can log in and run to the center, Viper and Vitoshi.
Viper and Vitoshi, and the funny thing that like now we have Pew2 versus Payo in the next round, and they're both so prepared. Vitoshi here, Vitoshi has his engineering helm.
Oh,
Oh, Vitoshi is ready to pump. Is Viper here? Viper here is also a little mining helm. Look at these guys. Looking beautiful.
Oh, they're so ready, man. They're so ready.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, this is great. Yeah,
Both
Vitoshi
Harvest
is decked. This guy's decked, bro. Icicle Rod.
Yeah, let me see.
Ice Fury Wand. Deep Dive Helm. Barrel and Pads. We have the cloaking device for the invisibility and the Goblin Mortar. We have double blue rings. Like, yeah, Vitoshi has like 4 rows of buffs. Viper, though, the Druid, normally I would give the advantage to the Druid, but man, we've seen the Mage burst here, especially with all these items. Maybe the Mage has burst down the Druid. We'll see.
Yeah, this damage is going to be huge. The Druid, again, wants to start in any sort of form because he needs to get out of it on the first Nova, right? He's going to try to... If I was the Druid, I would go for a big opener to get as much damage as you can before you get your first Nova hitting you, right?
Definitely. And something to keep in mind, but before this duel starts, is all of these players to get this gear had to not die. This is a hardcore realm. So if you have all these items and still not dead, that's just... respect to get there. In the meantime, but Viper opens up in cat form, immediately gets the Moonfire and the Insect Swarm. Sapper comes out, but Viper isn't taking too much damage. Well played on the heals. That's a lot of intellect here on Viper's side of things, keeping himself topped. And if you can outlive the Mage, the Druid's gonna have this, but Viper might have gotten counterspelled there. Has a lot of bursts of the Arcane Explosions, but that's gonna be Vitoshi going if he doesn't get this quick kill.
Yeah, Vitoshi getting really low on HP, or on mana. Viper going for this heal. If he gets these heals off, if he can outlive this, he can win it. That's absolutely the way to go for it. And he has a ton of mana gear. Viper is the Druid that's actually built for this. Vitoshi's gonna sit almost a full ice block, and he's gonna go for the counterspell. Oh, does he bait it? Does get counterspelled going for the heal, but he's just meleeing him and whittling him down.
This is close. Vitoshi versus Viper. Viper, though, under like 30-20% life. Not much mana, but the Mage is almost as well. I think Viper might have made it to the promised land here. There's the second ice block, and when a Mage is you're not going to be able to do much, but Viper leaves cat form, goes for the bandage, and a Magic Dust comes out. Full Evocate. That's got to seal the deal for Vitoshi. Evocate to just enough mana. Frostbolt, Fire Blast, Conet Cold. It's got to be GG. Viper, how are you going to survive? I mean, there's nothing left. You have no mana to work with. You're in cheetah form. He knows it at this point. Arcane Explosion, Fire Blast to finish, and Vitoshi is moving forward.
Mages are looking so good right here. That sleep at the end with the Magic Dust looks so clean. Vitoshi almost lost that, sitting in 2 blocks for a little while just to get the perfect time to break out and actually landing those counter spells. Huge duel from Vitoshi, and that was an amazing evocate, just for enough mana to finish off the duel. Doesn't need to gain too much space, just needs to be able to finish him off. And then Viper leaving actual cat form at the very end there just kind of left him with nothing to do.
I really liked that Magic Dust Evocate play from Vitoshi. Like, that was really, like, I thought, oh, Vitoshi might be kind of toast, but with the instant Magic Dust, and you get those from, remind me the name of the mob in Westfall, the Cyclone dudes.
Oh god,
Dust Devils.
Dust Devils, yeah, they are terrifying if you're like low level when you're walking around Westfall. They're like one of the scariest mobs because they just like have huge patrols, and they'll just like come clap you on hardcore. So that's one of the easiest ways to die while you're leveling in Westfall. Westfall is a scary zone on hardcore, guys. Defias Pillagers and Dust Devils coming out of nowhere.
Yeah, it's so funny in Westfall. There's like level 13s, you know, level 14s, and you just have like a level 20 Dust Devil or 19 Dust Devil. It's like, dude, what? It's terrible. But yo, so if we're looking at the bracket, we have Blorby getting a bye here. Blorby is going to get that free win, and then Way She Goes, same thing, is going to get the bye because we didn't have Victual or Gotchmog show. So we'll move up Tactics versus DC. And Tactics, I can't wait to see Tactics play again. This is going to be awesome. Tactics versus
look at them.
The Warrior versus DC the Warlock.
Tactics Giga chatted up. Tactics has every buff in the entire game that he could possibly get. He has every consumable in the entire game that he can actually get. Tactics also has the Fire Festival pet. He's the only one with the Fire Festival pet, and he does not have a Light of a Loon. Tactics is prepared for this dual tourney. Tactics is like the one that everybody watching everyone prepare was like, this is too much prep. He's been going ham, and Tactics it's kind of just like exactly what he does. He goes for world first, world fastest leveling routes. He will min-max everything possible, and it's going to be interesting to see how the Warrior stands up against the Warlock in this duel.
I actually, like, normally I'm a Warlock fanboy of them doing well, but I actually think Tactics is gonna win. I mean, the gear, the preparation, I mean, level 30, I think he has Zerk Rage at 30, right? So does Zerk Rage 1 Fear?
Does he have Death Wish too?
I'm not sure if he's playing Fury or Arms.
Yeah. This is gonna be
there's
an
no
interesting
Zerk
one.
Rage. It's not till 32. Okay, I'm correct.
Okay.
Okay, so no Zerk Rage. So that's a little different. The duel to the death flag is down. It looks like the Warlock's waiting for Tactics to have 0 rage, which you can't blame him, I guess. I don't know. Duel to the death flag is down, though, and it's going to start any second now. Warrior versus Lock. We'll see the outcome. Tactics has 5 rows of buffs now, which is mind-blowing, the amount of thought that went into this. If Tactics gets a couple good swings off, it could be GG no re.
Tactics just has so much damage. It's another one of those setups where the mages, the shamans, and this one warrior have so much damage output that they could just delete someone almost instantly. The Warlock has to be really ready to sack their pet very early on, get that fear off, try not to get interrupted. Tactics typing Let's Go because he's got his little stamina buff from the Rumsy Rum and going in. Tactics actually doesn't have Dark Moon Fair buff. Is that correct?
I'm taking a look.
Oh, Tactics actually summoning a Dig Rat before the duel to get a little bit of rage.
5 head,
so
dude.
Smart. Let's go.
Oh, he doesn't get the charge. Oh, he gets the intercept, but not the charge. Big stun coming through. And DC getting some early dots. Early sack pet. He knows how much damage Tactics can do. Doesn't want to risk it. Invisibility cloak coming out from the Warlock. Warlock's respawned now. Nicely done from DC getting the kites off, but you're going to need to land that fear. There's a kick to get through. There's the FAP as well. Summoning another pet, maybe just for another resack, which is pretty smart. DC playing well. Tactics getting low. This is dangerously close here from Tactics. We have some defensive cooldowns to pop. How is he going to do it?
Yeah, Tactics hasn't summoned all of his pets yet either. Does get the grenade. The grenade does land. Tactics needs to go for something big here, though. He's getting whittled down. The sacrifice is gone. If he gets him into XP range, if this fear goes off, it's almost over. Oh, the fear does land.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god, will it break? It doesn't break on the immolate. The fear does not break.
Tactics might die to all those
AGM.
dots. DC's playing too defensive, though. I think he could have just... Oh, he doesn't want to get charged. He doesn't want to get charged.
Oh, he has to not get charged.
He's going to summon another pet and then instant sack it and then go in for the kill, I think. Let's see. Tactics is playing so far. Tactics is letting health regen. DC should probably just drink up or something. But he... Oh, he life trapped and killed himself! Oh my gosh, dude, he lethal to Guzu! My man! He life tapped! Oh.
Did you have a good POV of that? I was watching Tactics.
I got the pop, bro. I just saw him. He just life tapped. Oh!
Someone link that in chat, please.
It must have been a misclick. Oh, he must have misclicked on the Guzu play, man. Oh no.
So let's check his PayPal.
Was it something else? Oh wait, well, life tap can't kill you. So what hit him? It looked just like life tap.
Usually life tap can't kill you, but like, can it on this round? Has anyone tried?
No, I saw something and then I'm fall.
Oh, the pet?
The pet killed it? Did it backfire?
Oh my god.
Did the pet backfire?
Was it one of Tactics' pets? His Harvest Reaper is still up and it's still alive. It might have been the Compact Harvest Reaper.
Oh my gosh, dude, that's probably it.
Tactics ran away so that he could just get some HP back, and the pet whittled him down. Wow.
I don't know what wow. Wait, so that was insanely well played from Tactics. I think DC, when DC got the fear, had Tactics done, if he just casted like one more ability, Tactics was dead, but he ran. I think the running might have been.
I think so too. If he wanded twice, it was over. And the fear didn't break on the immolate, so that was like GG's. That was so lucky.
Well, let me look at the replay here on the Twitch clip.
I'm hearing
it
that
looks
Tactics,
like a life tap. It really looks like a life tap.
It looks like it
oh, there is a Harvest Golem too, though.
Apparently Tactics lost sight of the Warlock and didn't actually know where he was.
Yeah. Oh no, yeah, it is that Harvest Golem, but it looks like the animation of a life tap for whatever reason. Like that thing right there.
You're right. It does look like the animation of the life tap, but that is the Harvest Golem coming in and just finishing it. He did, you know.
Oh,
what?
it was
had the
both.
pet
He
too.
life tapped to 1 HP, and the Harvest Golem one tapped him. He
Oh
life
my
tapped,
God.
and then the Golem killed him. I think is what happened. It looks like a life tap.
Oh, it does. Yeah, you can see it if you slow it down. He does actually get the life tap.
Yeah,
Oh my
he gets the
God.
life tap, and then the life tap puts him to 1 life, and then the Golem finishes the deal. That is epic. That is epic.
No way. It is the Guzu. It is the Guzu.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. Well, I mean,
What
I'm
a
sorry,
duel.
DC. I think DC actually had that. Like, Tactics skated by, but I actually think DC could have had that. Okay,
Yeah,
well,
wow. That was GG's. So Tactics still in the running, guys. Tactics going in hard. All right, Oprah Winfrey versus Big Traps. These are, dang it, these were my 2 picks. All right,
Really?
they're up against
Oh
each
my
other
God.
already.
Oprah.
This is going to be a lot of damage from Oprah right away, and Big Traps just trying to gain any range as much as he can. So Oprah and Big Traps, if you guys are here and ready, Big Traps is online and here. All right, Oprah logging in. Oprah is online. One more time, guys. Oprah has Swift Wind. Look at this. Look at this buff. 40% movement speed, 30% attack power.
Normally, I would say my money's on Big Traps, but if Oprah has that buff, Big Traps, I don't think we'll be able to kite. Like, I just don't think. It's like perma sprint almost. Like, I don't know. I think Oprah might have this.
Yeah, this is going to be a wild one, guys. Let me get some. All right, letting the guys duel. Perfect. I just got the nameplates up and running. We have a billion nameplates all around, guys, of course, but we're seeing the duel getting ready. Big Traps does have a ton of preparation done as well. Big Traps did do the SCV quest, so Big Traps is going to be ready. Guys, stop spam healing Oprah, please.
Nice.
Let's see how this goes. This is gonna be. This is a duel that could be a finale type duel. Both of them are so prepared for this. Both of them are so geared, and they have literally having this buff is so ridiculous. But having everything buffed up on each other is just being ready for the tournament itself. And this is the only thing that matters right now. Who's gonna take it, Oprah or Big Traps?
Duel to the death flag down. Momentarily, we'll see the answer to that question. We have the Netomatic Projector, the Minor Reap Combobulator. Both of these players put a lot of time into gearing these characters. Guys, remember, this is a best of 1. This is a MAK'GORA. Whoever loses dies. Their character is deleted. It's gone. It's done. It's GG. You're back to the spirit realm. It'll be interesting to see. What's another thing cool to keep in mind here with these tunes, guys? Every piece of gear, every quest had the chance to get them killed, but they're here and they're live, and the duel has commenced. Frost Shock lands, and Oprah has 30% movement speed bonus with that quest that Sarth was talking about. Scatter Trap comes down, and it looks like it is going to sit, and Big Traps is going to be able to land some distance, but it's going to be scary to stay away. That's a max distance aim shot into probably a concussive, and Oprah is going to start running the other way. Uh-oh.
Oprah stunned. Oprah took a ton of damage there. Oprah running away as much as possible, trying to gain some distance, but Big Traps has Oprah on the run. Oprah goes for a potion there. I didn't see which potion it was. Does get a little bit of mana, but didn't use anything like a FAP, so closing this gap is going to be super hard, and Big Traps is going to have another Scatter Feign very soon. Big Traps does use the Netomatic and FAP.
Yeah, maybe a preemptive FAP there, maybe. I'm not sure. But that Scatter comes in. He's going for the blood. Big Traps with the aim shot. Oprah, what are you going to do? Oh,
the aim shot missed. The aim shot actually missed.
Oh, heal. The heal. The heal goes off. You need another heal, Oprah. Oh, Oprah's dead. Oprah's dead. That's it. Oh, my God. Big Traps does it. Even with that buff, man. Even with the buff. Well played to both players there, but Big Traps takes it.
GG Big Traps, GG Oprah. The wild thing there too, that aim shot missed. Big Traps didn't go for another trap on that scatter shot at the end, just was like, all right.
And let yourself be here.
That's it?
Yeah. Progressive's Home Quote Explorer makes it easy to compare home insurance options.
Man, I told my wife I'd be in here for hours. What do we do now?
We live.
Quote Explorer. What you do afterwards is up to you.
Oh, I was actually just thinking I would take a nap. Pretty tired.
Okay.
Just had the rogue open with cheap shot both times, which made it very easy for him to build that space. If you guys missed the very first duel, we did have to move locations because we had too many players in the zone, that there was too much lag. But guys, thank you all for being here and watching and participating. And also, please, if you can, one more time, clear out the dueling section as often as you can or as much as possible. So Testa, Mage versus Shama. The Mage just has to try to kite, right? Oh, there's the FAP already. And the polymorph instantly out. You just poly wait this forever.
That's probably what I would do. You wait 30 seconds, triple poly, eat a banana in your downtime, eat to full health, full mana, and just kind of chill.
You can keep poly up for this entire duration, right?
You could do 3 in a row if you, yeah, and maybe it resisted. Boom, there's a second.
Yep, doesn't get interrupted. There's the second, and it was broken for a while. So it looks like Werenon is gonna break this. There's no more FAP. That instant FAP is just out. This is gonna hurt. This is gonna be a huge struggle now. Testa is just gonna slow. Oh, gets the frostbite proc also. You're gonna get crit here. Huge Werenon. The wand on the totem, rank 1, does another frostbite proc, 2 in a row.
This is well played from Testa. I like how he's doing it nice and slow, not wasting the mana, kind of going from there. We have Werenon going for the line of sight, if that is line of sight, and the Mage running close with the mana shield. If Werenon can get an attack into that mana shield and the Mage, he's going to be in a great position to actually take the duel, but he comes out, Frost Nova lands, and Testa going for a big shatter combo. Get a third frostbite there. Some great RNG into the nade. We have an Earth Shot coming out to interrupt the Mage cast, another Fire Blast, and Testa's getting low on mana. There's the missiles.
Oh.
Stops the first aid there, and Werenon on the back foot.
Cat LOS right there from the missiles. Now Testa just needs to go for an AE. There it is. Testa played really, really well. Really, really clean there. And GG's from Werenon. Werenon closed that gap. If there was a resist on that Frost Nova, that last Frost Nova when they were right underneath the little raceway finish, that could have been the difference in the game. And this is the thing, there's so much RNG here. There was a resist on the nade from Testa, so if one of the other things resisted, that could have made the entire duel go the other way. And with 1 out of 1 duels, this is wild to watch. GG's Testa, and that means we're moving on to round 3. The quarterfinals are starting, guys. First of all, our boy Payo and our boy Pewtwo, who did insane
this is gonna be a good one.
Pewtwo deleted people. And guys, right before we do this duel, we will do another giveaway. You know why? Because we can. That's right,
might as well.
We can.
All
so
right.
if you guys want to win this giveaway, exclamation point giveaway in the chat. Let me make sure that Nightbot is working for this really fast.
If you guys are in my chat, go to Sarth's chat for the giveaway, boys. Linked in the chat, linked in the title. Go check it out. Exclamation point giveaway in his chat. Good luck, have fun.
Yeah, good luck. Okay, perfect. Yeah, 80 users. It's gonna load slowly over time. And also, guys, Crix is running the gambas for every duel, so make sure you're gambling. That's actually bad to say like out loud probably, but I mean if you want to bet on the duels, it's just channel points. It's just channel points. Okay, we're on Twitch. Okay, cool.
And next duel, man, I feel like this is literally one of like out of all the duels we could see today, Pewtwo versus Payo is gonna be maybe the sickest because it's Rogue versus Mage, and Pewtwo is so prepared, but so is Payo. And no matter what, we're gonna see someone die, which is going to be sad because they put so much work into getting here. Like, who do you have winning? I don't know.
I think Pewtwo goes for all-out damage instead of like what you would usually do as a rogue or a mage, right? Like you might not be able to get a sheep off. It's just like kill him, because if you're just trying to get the sheep, it's too late, right? Payo's on the toilet apparently right now. Perfect timing. That makes a lot of sense. Thanks guys for DMing that. That's actually super helpful. Pewtwo, you can log off. We can run with the second duel right before you. So Pewtwo, you can log. I can't whisper you because you're Lions. Guys, we're gonna do the giveaway right now. I'm gonna roll it out for the Steam Scale Incinerator mount. One caveat that I forgot to mention last time is the giveaway is for North America only. So if you win and you're on EU, message me, and you lost. I don't. The giveaway's NA only. I don't. We'll.
Shit. Good luck. Have fun. All right.
Good luck. Have fun. Yeah. All right. We're gonna roll it, and the winner is Nothing Much. Let's go. Nothing Much. Congrats on
bro.
winning the giveaway. Nothing Much. Send me a Twitch DM, and I will get that to you right now. Oh shit! I saw your name just pop up, so I can just DM you right now. Can I? I'm gonna find it. Yeah, I'll give it to you right now. I'm gonna DM you. GG's, Nothing Much, and we are gonna actually move on to the duel after Payo. If Payo, and somebody let us know when Payo's back from the bathroom, and we will have Pew2 and Glass. Oh no, they're fighting Pew. I was like, what? Pew2's playing Payo right now. I'm looking at the wrong one. We have Blorby coming out against Vitoshi.
Yep, Blorby and Vitoshi. Oh, Payo?
Oh, Payo's here?
Is he here? Payo?
Is it the little of course?
Payo? Is he stalling? Oh, here he is. Yeah, he's in the middle. He's right here. He's right here.
All right. Payo's here. All right.
Payo and Pew. Payo and Pew. Oh my gosh.
This is a GG match. This is a huge one here. Payo switching up his weapons, actually.
Dude, oh man. Okay, who are you giving it to? Just say a name. Payo or Pew?
I'm saying Payo. I'm saying Payo. I'm rooting for Payo.
I'll go for Pew then. I'll go for Pew. I've got to go on the side of my man Pew.
Yeah.
I've known Pew a long time. You know, we go way back. Payo, haven't heard of him. You know, I've just got to back up Pew. Got to back him up.
That's true. That's true. You got to go with your OGs. Pew's gonna just do. Pew's going for all damage here. Pew's going for like pure output for sure. That's the play.
Wait, this is a normal duel. It looks like we need a duel to the death.
Do they not MAK'GORA? Come on now.
MAK'GORA.
MAK'GORA. Okay? You need the MAK'GORA.
Oh, I can't wait for this one. If Pew2 can live like the opener and just go crazy on the aggressive, I think Payo will just die, right? I mean, Pew2 has done so much damage, but Payo is just gonna go for the same thing. It's gonna be a quick duel. It's race to the finish. I think they both just go all in. This is the duel to the death. It has begun. Payo is in stealth. Pew2 going for the blizzard. Misses. Doesn't get Payo out of stealth. It looks like Pew2 gonna shrink up here. Could be an ambush angle. Arcane explosion. Looks like Payo's taking his time here. Doesn't want to rush it. No need to rush
the
it.
ambush angle, yeah. Just make sure you get it, and if you can, the ambush angle is like clean. Pew2 using a little bit of mana, trying to break him out here, just moving around. Guys, remember, this is a MAK'GORA tournament. There's no rules. We're not saying that you have to let someone get an opener. Although, when he sat there, if he would have gone for the ambush, if he was in perfect position, that could have been really scary, getting the drink and instantly getting the crit.
Oh, here's the opener!
He saps for the opener.
Oh yeah, and the Harvest Reaper's gonna keep him combat. The sap breaks. This is awful for Payo. Pew2 with the opener, the dream opener. Frostbolt doesn't land though. There's the gouge. Kona cold slow from Payo. Instant block blink. How is Payo gonna close the gap? That's the invisibility trinket used, I believe, not the vanish. Pew2's getting distance. There's another mana shield. Payo's gonna open any second now. Probably a good time to AoE. There's the cheap shot. Doesn't quite get it. Kitty shot lands as well. No blink quite yet. Payo is pretty happy with this. There's a crippling and a mind numbing. Pew2 gets distance, but the magic dust comes out from Payo. Beautifully executed. The combat Harvest Reaper keeping Payo combat. No re-stealth available. Pew is at 50% life. Payo reconnects. Pew2, what's it gonna be? What are you gonna do? Payo's looking good.
Net into the blink. Instantly gets to the blink. Goes for the. Oh, doesn't get the sheep.
That's a reset. He can bandage an Evo. Don't get too far though.
Does land the sheep. Needs to make sure. Oh, he goes for the Frostbolt. He's actually going for it here. He doesn't go for the reset. Payo has has his vanish. He hasn't used it yet.
I think that might have been the Gnomish invisibility cloak. I'm not sure.
Yeah, the first one was an invis. So, Payo is broken out though. Payo's going for the reset stealth. He goes to range.
Oh, this is so close. Pew2's gonna eat and shrink back to full. I don't know what you do if you're Payo here. Do you sit in stealth for a minute, or like now you're letting Pew2 get back to full, and Payo's used a lot of cooldowns.
Sap open.
Oh, ambush! Oh, the crit! Another magic dust. Well played on the magic dust from Payo. I think Pew2's got to pull up the magic dust. Maybe he didn't farm him.
He has to.
Yeah. Magic Dust.
Payo gets a big ambush here. That's okay.
no.
Goes for the damage. Payo's going for the damage. Does get frostbite. Shoots his bow. Is gonna get sheeped here.
Bandage. We need a bandage. We need a band. Oh, it's on cooldown for another second. He can't bandage yet. Okay, fireball.
Going for a fireball.
That's good. Fireball puts a dot, and then you rank 1 frostbolt after, so he's slowed and it's a dot. The vanish won't work here. This is well played from Pew 2. We need another rank 1 frostbolt, or it's gonna expire. Oh, he doesn't get it. Kona Cold misses. Payo gets the re-stealth. That's
Payo
bad. That's
is
bad.
stealthed.
That's bad.
He
Pew 2.
also missed the Nova.
Oh,
and there's the opener. There's the opener.
That's it. That's it. He can shoot him down at this point, I think.
What is this drain life?
Oh, a magic dust comes out, but it breaks like insta. Pew 2.
Payo goes for the.
Done.
Okay,
It's
if Payo
done.
can get a kick on this, it's over. Payo with
It's
the
done.
win. What a duel, Payo! See, guys, I knew it. What was the drain life, dude? What was that?
There's so many items in these MAK'GORAs. Like, if you guys are just tuning in, these are MAK'GORA duels. They're different than normal duels. Everything is allowed. Any item in the game, random quest items, random this, that, potions. Like, wow. Payo took him out though.
Yeah,
GG.
Payo. GG's, Payo. You were just so set up. Faintly glowing skull. Oh, the skull. It's the skull from the